The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we are live once again here on YouTube. Right, it's 4:18 p.m. here in beautiful Miami, Florida, and today is a good day. Today is a good day. I had some Taco Bell today. The sun is shining, contracts are getting signed, and what I was saying is a fight that a lot of us boxing fans have wanted for a long, long time is finally done. It's signed, it's sealed, and it will in fact be delivered. Right? It's been reported by ESPN and a number of news outlets. Everybody and their mama is talking about this fight. That Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez will be squaring off, will be squaring up, and will be fighting October the 17th. That's what we're hearing. I got the article on ESPN. I'm going to go ahead and read it for those of you who may not know, who haven't heard yet. These are the details. Now, leave your comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. Drop your boy a like. Drop your boy a super chat. All that good stuff. Okay? Now, this is what it says in the article. I'll read it to you verbatim so nothing gets misconstrued or nothing gets mixed up. Here's what he said. Here's what it says. And the article was written by Steve Kim. It says, a deal has been reached for a bout between unified lightweight champion Vasyl Lomachenko and the IBF title holder Teofimo Lopez. The fight is targeted for October 17th, and according to the two sources, the bout will be broadcasted on ESPN. Lomachenko was reportedly willing to give up a portion of his purse to satisfy the demands of Lopez, who balked at Top Rank's initial offer. Lopez's manager stated, I quote, "It's not done until the contracts are signed. I'm not being an alarmist or so forth, but I made the deal with David McWater, the manager of Lopez," and Bob Arum is the one saying this. We've got paper to deal with. We got papers to deal with, which will be done by tomorrow. And you see what I'm saying? So there you have it. They're gonna right now. They're still ironing out pretty much the last couple of details, but it looks like it's pretty much a done deal. That's gonna happen October 17th. I've been reading about it on Twitter and in different articles, and they're saying that one of the really good things about this fight, especially because it's such a big fight, is that ESPN really did a good job of stepping up to the plate, and they're going to actually foot the bill. They're going to front a lot of the money, and that this fight won't be on ESPN Plus. It won't be ESPN pay-per-view. You won't have to fork out an extra $70 or $60 or $80 or $90 or $100. We, the boxing public and the sports public at large, which really is the more important thing here. It's not really the boxing public. It's really the sports public at large. The sports public at large gets to see such a great, epic, entertaining fight on regular ESPN. Now, look, I know Bob Arum, he had this whole Boxing is Back series, which was more of like a developmental series. We saw a lot of fighters we didn't want to see. We had to watch the school teacher, Gabriel Murataya. We had to watch Isaiah Jones multiple times. We had a lot of fighters and a lot of fights that were very undesirable. But you know what? Bob Arum is delivering, and he's delivering in a major way. So we were saying thank you, Al Heyman, for the Showtime cards. And he deserves credit for that. But we got to say, as it says in the hashtag down below, thank you, Bob Arum, because how often do us, the boxing fans, if the reports are true and if what we're hearing is true, how often do us, the boxing fans, get a fight of this magnitude between two talented fighters at this level on regular ESPN? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's usually on pay-per-view. It's on ESPN Plus. There's always some sort of catch. So credit has to go where credit is due. You see what I'm saying? So I'm really happy to be seeing hearing this news. It's just great news. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see a couple of people in the chat. Shout out to my main man, Intangible. He said, what's up? Shout out to Intangible. Shout out to Pops. Everybody say hi to Pops. Guido, what's up, champ? We got Michael3232. We got the main man, 50 grand. Glenn Avery, what's up, Glenn? He said, what up, BT? Yes, it's confirmed, man. And I'm so happy that it's confirmed because I was getting so sick and tired of talking about negotiations, purse splits, money, guarantees, all that bullshit that at the end of the day, when the fight takes place and years from now, when people talk about the fights, most people aren't going to know or give a crap about, who got what. All they want to know was the fight good, did it happen, and was it worth my time? That's all that matters at the end of the day. Was the fight good? Did it happen? And was it worth my time? And honestly, I think this is a fight that for a long time, I've been talking about it here on True School Sports for well over a year. And I've been saying for the longest time that Teofimo Lopez is the man to beat Lomachenko on 135. Everybody was talking about Devin Haney and all these other guys. But we're not really worried about Devin Haney and those other guys. It's Teofimo Lopez who's going to beat that guy. It's going to be the kid from South Florida, even though he don't claim South Florida, but he grew up here. The kid from Davie Powell. He's going to be the guy to beat Lomachenko. I've been saying that for the longest time. I stuck with my pick. I said it even after he boxed Nakatani. If you've been following me since Teofimo fought Nakatani, I did a very unpopular video, and I said, look, Teofimo Lopez, I don't care how bad he looked tonight against Nakatani, I think he'll beat Lomachenko. So it's just good that this deal got done, that it got signed, and now we can actually just talk about the fight. I'm sticking with my pick. I'm sticking with the man, Teofimo Lopez. Now, hold on, guys. There's only so long I can ramble. There's only so long I can ramble by myself. So we're gonna do something we haven't done the last couple of lives. We're gonna drop the link. Give me 1 second. We're gonna drop the link. Hold on. Let me get my headphones on. We're gonna drop the link and we're gonna talk because we need people's feedback. We need to check the pulse of the people in boxing, the streets. Okay, I want to know what you guys think. So I got my headphones in so I can hear you guys a little bit better. I'm gonna drop that link. So here's the link. Now that it's done, or supposedly done, there's a link. Anybody who wants to join is more than free to join. I'll probably be here for about 2 hours, and then I'm gonna hop on off. But yeah, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody who. Glenn says, I wonder if I met you before. I lived in Hollywood and Hollandale and used to be around Daniel a lot in the early to mid 2000s. I mean, I was a kid back in the early to mid 2000s. So there's a very big possibility you might have met me, Glenn. I think in mid 2000s, I was like 13, 14 years old. So maybe we might have to talk and have a conversation because we probably did meet at some point. But we got my main man, Major Key Boxing. Let's bring him in. Hello?
I haven't really promoted it yet, so I'm just trying to get it visible out there. But in the next couple of weeks, I'll be coming out with Major Key Boxing. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up, man? I missed the first part of your statement. What was the first thing you said? The first thing you said?
No, I was saying this is Glenn Avery.
Oh, it's Glenn. Okay, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm just I'm using my future boxing channel's name. You know what I mean? Just to kind of promote it a little bit. But
yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out whenever it comes up.
I'll let you know. But yo, I'm excited for this, man, because everybody was talking about that he was ducking and all that, man. And have you ever been to Punch Drunk Boxing or no?
I've seen his channel, but I never actually been on the lives or watched the lives.
Apparently, he communicates a lot with Teo Sr. And he's been telling people left and right, yo, he's not ducking. They're negotiating. You guys are losing faith in me. Just trust me. They're negotiating. Yeah. The fight is not off the table. Blase. And people didn't want to believe him, and it came to fruition. Like, regardless of how it came to fruition, he was saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you had all these channels like hating, man. Come on, man. Teofimo, he's been calling. You think he just wanted to duck after being like calling it out for so long? No, man. He's a lion, man. He's a young lion.
I had a hard time believing it myself. I mean, I got a bit frustrated, but I had a hard time believing it myself because I'm like, man, this guy isn't Ryan Garcia. He's not these other guys. He's proven himself. He's out here. He's a champion. He beat a legitimate fighter in Comey, and he's been calling for this fight. So why would he just renege? All of a sudden.
Right. But that's part of the negotiations. And I said that I was one of the first people to say that on his channel too. It was like people were going at him like, oh, you biased because you're like going for Loma. And I was like, look, man, this is negotiation, man. This is the way negotiations work. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not happy with the first offer, you counter offer. And, nobody's going to be on the internet talking about a heated renegotiation. You know what I mean? They're going to wait till everything falls into place. Then they'll announce what they announce, whether the fight's off or it's on. And so I'm ecstatic about this, man, because we needed this. And now it's for free. It's for free.
Yes, that's the best part. That's the best part. That's the part I can't believe because
Exactly.
I was expecting to play, $50, $60, $50, $60, and I was willing to do it because this fight was worth it. But now that it's free, that's a huge win for boxing. Not even just the
Right.
fighters, but boxing.
And one of the things that I was also mentioning on other channels, not just that one, but multiple channels, was the fact that I heard through the grapevine. I forgot what stream or whatever, but I heard that ESPN was trying to get Bob Arum to put that fight to fill a college football slot. You see what I'm saying? So I knew that it was a potential of it being a free fight, but I wasn't sure if it was going to, because when he signed F.A. Jagde, I figured, okay, well, he'll probably fill the October 3rd slot and try to promote that fight for Teofimo and Loma. So I mean, there's a lot of business going on. Bob Arum is a smart dude, whether whether he's a greedy old dude or whatever, but he's a smart old dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing something. And he's definitely going to promote it the right way.
Absolutely. Hold on, I'm gonna bring in a couple other people here. Glenn, give me 1 second.
No problem, man.
We got
Hey,
Guido.
what's up, man? How you doing, brother? What's up? Salute to your pops too.
What's up, man? Nice to
Le manda salud a tu papá. He knows his boxing. I love your father, man. Very passionate person. I love it.
Yeah,
what up, Guido? What up, Intangible?
What up, my brother Glenn? What's going on, Intangible?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Chilling.
So yeah, we've been saying this. Right, Glenn? We've been in this topic about that Teofimo wasn't ducking. You know what I'm saying? People was hating on him, saying, "Oh, he's ducking Lomachenko, this and that." And Punch been telling us, you know what I'm saying? Punch been saying, "Yo, have faith in me. I got the sauce." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never lost faith in Punch. You know what I'm saying, brother? I know Punch. He keep it real all the time.
A lot of channels were going at him that he was biased and shit like that. And he's like, "Look, man, just calm down." He was getting pissed at people, man. He was getting real pissed, and he's really like a cool dude, but he was getting pissed because people kept going at him saying, "Yo, you just being biased." You know what I'm saying? You a T.O. lover, Loma hater. And he's like, "No, man, it's just I know what's going on behind the scenes, but I can't speak on it until they speak on it." You know what I mean?
Well, here's the main thing I have an issue with is people are still fixated on the purse splits, even when the fight is announced. People are letting purse splits. They're still complaining about the purse splits. They're still complaining about the adjustments made to the contract and what's going on, instead of actually enjoying the fact that we're going to get a fight that is historically significant in this fight. It's pissing me off. And haven't people learned their lesson already? That purse split, this is one of the only times where, at least in the past year or so, where purse splits and all this different politics hasn't gotten in the way of a big fight happening, even with all that is going on. And yet people are so fixated on, why did he pull out for only 250 million more? Like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up.
I think people are so used to talking about purse splits and purse splits being such a determining factor that when you finally get a fight where it's not like that much of a determining factor, they don't know how to act.
You're not in Teo's. You're not Teo's grandmother. Why the hell do you care how much money he makes?
Yeah, man, it's the ego thing. They were talking about it and they went all in on it, and now it's hard for them to backtrack. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to just say, "You know what, I was wrong." You know what I mean? They think that by saying that they were wrong, they're gonna lose subs and all of that. But at the end of the day, you gain more people by being humble. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was wrong. I overreacted a little bit because I was getting frustrated and pissed off because like when Teofimo initially ducked or initially was thought to be ducking Lomachenko, everybody got in my comments. I got comments on a bunch of old Teofimo videos saying, "What do you got to say now?" So I got a bit agitated.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So here's the thing with that, right? I feel like we were kind of thrown off by the take it or leave it deal that was put in the sort of news cycle. That turned out to be inaccurate, hence they got back into negotiations. But it being a take it or leave it deal would stipulate that nothing would come out of it further, and that it would just be completely over, and that it would just completely fall through.
Yeah, they would have just moved on to the next opponent. They would have moved on to Verdejo or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true. Intangible. That was kind of like that was murky waters right there. Like, they shouldn't have said take it or leave it, because it does sound like that. But when you got certain people saying no, that's not what it is, they're just renegotiating. Then I took that into consideration. I'm like, well, that is it is business, man. It's a big business, and to turn down a Teofimo Lopez fight over money, because it would have been basically Bob Arum and Top Rank not fulfilling a contract of somebody that they're obligated to make happy, right? So it would have turned out to that. So I'm happy to see Loma stepped up though, and I'm hearing that he gave out of his purse to satisfy that agreement. So I think that's dope on Loma's part. You know what I mean?
Well, I also feel like Bob Arum intentionally exaggerated that aspect of the negotiations. It's sort of a red herring to kind of put more hype and put more of a storyline behind the fight, because this is a difficult fight to, at least at the stage in their careers that they're currently at. Like if Teofimo Lopez had already kind of arrived as a star and as sort of an attraction, this fight would be easy to promote, but he isn't quite there. He still has a lot of potential that he needs to realize in order for this fight to actually be big on pay-per-view. And that's why I don't think it's going to be on pay-per-view. They're not going to invest that much, and I feel like they would lose money in the process because I don't think this fight does much on pay-per-view.
I actually agree with that 1,000%. I think that's one of the reasons that they didn't make it pay-per-view, but they also didn't make it ESPN Plus, which is only $4.99 a month, right? So why did they not do that? The reason that they didn't do that is because right now they understand that they're investing more money by trying to promote it as a pay-per-view or where you have to come out of pocket when it could just be for free. And then the next fight, it's like a 2-for-1 deal. The next fight you're going to be able to cash in, because they're both going to be known.
If it's on for free, then I mean it's not going to make as much money as if it were to be very successful on pay-per-view. But it would also probably do better for Teofimo long term since it's on ESPN. It's on regular ESPN. There would be more people watching the fight, and he's going to get his name out even more in this process, in my opinion.
And it's free advertisement, and on top of that, you're going to get the advertising money and all of that. You know what I mean? So they're winning by making it free. To be honest with you, they're winning. They're just not being greedy when they make it free, which is awesome to see.
It's more of a long-term option, I think.
Yeah.
I think the ratings are going to do really well for this fight because you don't really get fights of this magnitude on regular ESPN. So I'm really hyped to see what the ratings are going to be like once the fight happens and whatnot.
And they're already starting to talk about it on ESPN. So you already know that they're going to be promoting it all the way up to October.
Are they? I haven't watched ESPN today.
I feel like that kind of depends. Is this fight going to be on during the NBA Finals?
October? No, it won't.
Yeah. They're picking a slot. From what I understood and I don't know exactly from right now because it just got announced, but from what I originally heard, they were trying to fill up a college football slot.
Yes.
That's what they're originally trying to do.
Yeah, because there's no college football, right? Because they're not having the season this year, right? Okay,
right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, college football being off, I think, is sort of like a monkey off their back because there's a lot of strategizing that would have to take place because this fight would have to occur on a Saturday night. I mean, but there's a lot of different things they would have to consider when trying to schedule this fight. I mean, when would they put it? Like in that sort of bracket of time between like the Iron Bowl and the college football playoff? That would be very long. That would be a very long time from now.
And the baseball playoffs too, because baseball playoffs are usually October. I think they'll still be in October this year.
Yeah, baseball's still going on. Yeah, it's still going on.
True,
October is the playoffs, right?
But in those slots, whenever you're dealing with college football, on a Saturday you're dealing with prime time. You see what I'm saying? So it's a good slot for them to have, regardless.
Yeah, that it is. So, like, I guess now that it's done, we can kind of talk about the fight, which is what I'm excited about because you can only talk about the other stuff for so long before it gets redundant.
Right.
Who are you guys favoring and why?
I could say from my perspective, this is a very, very interesting topic because Loma, he's got such a great amateur background, man, and his professional career is just about there with Teo, but Teo's a lot younger. You see what I'm saying? And his footwork and his pity pat. That's my whole issue with Loma is that he's gotten so used to the point system that he's a pity pat fighter most of the time. Not that he doesn't have power, but he does pity pat most of the time. So if Teo gets comfortable and says, you know what, I'll take that punch to give a punch, right, and then lands a big shot. We've already seen him drop before. So we've seen Loma drop before. So what does Teo's power do to him if he catches him? If Teo says, you know what, I'm putting balls to the wall right now, and I'm going to just go in and just like land the hardest shot I can land. That's the intriguing part about this fight.
Nah, it really is, and I'm very interested to see like how Teofimo Lopez deals with the angles and the constant
Right.
turning of Lomachenko's, because that's probably what he does best. Is he's able to turn fighters so well.
Make them reset. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Intangible? What you think?
Well, I have to study a little bit more on Teofimo Lopez. I feel like I've studied enough on Lomachenko. I actually recently rewatched the Linares fight. Right now, my pick is going to be Lomachenko on points. I don't think it's going to be a blowout on points. I actually think it'll be quite close. I think it'll be like an 8-4 type of a fight. I think it'll be something like, I think Lomachenko might even get dropped in this fight because Lomachenko does tend to get hit more at this weight, and he is very aggressive. Don't get it twisted. He does move a lot, and he does have great movement, and he has great head movement, but he is very aggressive. He does like to go in there and try to go for the kill. And if you watch this fight against Linares, he got a bit careless and reckless. If you watch when he got knocked down, he just walked straight into the punch without moving his head. And I see a little bit more of those habits kind of showing a bit more for Lomachenko and being more obvious because, even again, because he's trying so hard to kind of break these guys down, and it's a bit harder considering these guys are more durable than the guys at the lower weights and have more mass. He's punching at much more mass. And Teofimo, that's going to be an even more exacerbated issue because Teofimo's a blown-up 135-pounder. He's a guy who can move up to 140 right now, and he'd fit into the weight naturally just fine. Teofimo has great timing. And I also think Lomachenko, considering the fact that Teofimo does like to use the Philly shell against southpaws. If you watch the Magdaleno fight, he's going to hook a lot with his left hand. He's going to try to get over the top of Teofimo's. He's going to try to get over the top of Teofimo's right hand, blocking his head, as Teofimo's going to try to step into the counter by stepping to his left. But I also think that Loma might get hit in the process of doing so. Loma does rarely try to get entry points while his opponent is open for the counter or is open to counter him. So I think Teofimo's best shot of knocking him out is probably with a looping left hook in sort of Danny Garcia style. And I think that he will probably drop him or hurt him pretty bad in the fight, which is why I think Lomachenko is going to be more cautious in this fight. He's going to fight him in a similar style to how Usyk fought Gassiev. Now, what else was I going to say? So, yeah, I also expect him to fight him similarly to how Pernell Whitaker fought maybe Julio Cesar Vazquez, a guy who was much bigger, but he just outworked him with the jab. I think his punch count is going to be much more jabs and power shots than usual.
Okay.
And Guido, if I could add on one thing before, I know you want to talk, Guido, just one more point.
Yeah, also, in my opinion, it is 50-50 fight. It's a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? And the thing what I noticed that I've been studying Teofimo, he knows how to adjust. He knows how to, like what he did with Richard Comey, he took his best weapon away in the second round. It shows that, you know what I'm saying? He timed him real good. And he knocks him out in the second round. That tells me he has a great timing. You know what I mean? And then in this fight, man, if Teofimo wants to win this fight, he got to take away Loma's footwork away. He has to by attacking the body to slow him down. Because I believe that's one of his best weapons. Lomachenko's best weapon is the footwork, you know? So he's going to have to attack the body right away, hit the shoulders, make him an uncomfortable fight, you know?
Yeah,
and he has to time him too. He has to get the timing in, you know?
BT, that's actually the point that I was trying to make before Guido jumped in. You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
yeah.
I think that he's bigger. He's bigger, and one of the things that the bigger dudes are not afraid of is going to the body. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's going to be a difference also because, you know, you got this dude jumping around, coming with different angles, but, you know, you keep getting struck to the body and the solar plex and all that. You know what I mean? You're going to slow down. You're going to, you know, reconsider jumping around like that.
I can see that. I could see this fight, like if Teofimo Lopez, for whatever reason, if he has a problem fighting Lomachenko throughout the 12 rounds, I could see this fight, believe it or not, being something similar to like Joe Calzaghe versus Jeff Lacey. Like where you have the really skilled, proven southpaw versus the young, brash, upstart American fighter. Boxer puncher. It has a lot of similarities.
Yeah, I could see
Part of the reason though that I like Teofimo is that he is a true puncher. Like the guy, it's kind of rare that you actually see punchers in today's era. Most guys are sort of boxer punchers or maybe guys trying to get under you, but like guys who are actually punchers and who are there and utilize a style strictly to time you and knock you out is kind of rare in today's era. Guys like Teofimo, guys like Donaire, guys like, Angel Acosta, even Wilder even.
And another thing I want to add on, he's very good with catch and shoot. He's very good at that. Yeah.
When it comes to this is another thing I also forgot to mention when it comes to Lomachenko. Yeah. Lomachenko, I do not expect him to commit. I do not really expect him to commit to the last 2 or 3 shots of his combination because he likes to sort of flick and not fully commit to his sort of double jab coming into his combination or even his left to follow it up. But he likes to finish off his combinations well to leave that lasting impression on the judges. Even if it doesn't land, leather is still touching something. And that noise is it's going to resonate with judges. I don't expect him to do that as much because it's going to allow more risk and for more steam to possibly result in Lopez catching him with his shots.
Hold on, guys. We have somebody that's waiting in the waiting room. Hold on. Here he is.
Hey guys, what's going on, man?
Hey, Paz, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo tú estás?
What's good?
I'm out here doing a little shopping, but I follow boxing everywhere I go, and thank you, Guido. Respect to you for what you called me.
También, bro. Manda un saludo.
Que Dios te bendiga, bro, y gracias por todo.
Tú estás bien, está bien.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big fight. We all been waiting for this, but I think it's like when you go to a restaurant and you're craving for some kind of food. Teofimo's been craving for this fight for the longest, and Loma hasn't given him the chance. But guess what? He's gonna have the full main meal come that fight, and I got Teofimo. He's got more power. He's young. He's athletic. I don't think Loma did knock out Linares, so I gotta give him credit, but I don't think he can handle Teofimo's power.
I don't think so either, Pops. I think
I agree. Yep.
I think Teofimo gonna fold him up on the 8th round.
Fold him up like a pancake. He's been waiting for this. So I'm not trying to disrespect all you Loma fans because we know that Loma is one of the top skilled boxers in boxing. But let me tell you, he ain't for the 954. He ain't from Florida. Fuck New York. Okay? So let's get it right. The motherfucker from Devin, Florida. Let's get it right. 954, 978, or whatever it's called. Anyways, guys, I'm excited. I got to get off the channel. God bless to you all, and I'm out.
There you have it.
Igualmente.
One thing I will say about Loma is
I haven't had a 954 number in like over 15 years, man.
You haven't had one?
One thing I will say about Loma is when he did get caught with that right hand against Linares, he did recover pretty quickly. He came back in the next round, and in my opinion, he won it.
Yeah, I remember that. He seemed to like take it pretty well and not lose his wits about him. Like
that was sort of portion of the fight where he was actually starting to dominate, but he got way too careless, and he can't get in that state against Teofimo. But I think Teofimo is going to feint a lot with the uppercut. And he's going to keep Loma honest the whole fight. Loma is just going to recognize his power. Unless Lopez is just hurt really badly to the body, which I expect Loma to target a lot, especially with the straight left. I don't see him getting too overly aggressive, although Loma is the type who wants to try to whoop your ass, so who knows?
So do you think this could be a fight with Lomachenko where we kind of see like a lower punch output maybe?
In terms of power punches, yes.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Glenn? Like, do you see this as a fight where Lomachenko is gonna have that punch output lowered?
I think Vasyl has too much of an ego as far as the class of fighter that he is. That he's gonna bring it, and when he brings it, it's gonna be up to. He's not the type that, like, even intangible. You said earlier that he's aggressive, right? So it's not like he's going to be like backing around, back running like on his bicycle the whole fight. He's going to try to bring it because he wants to show that he's the better champion. And I think that's going to open him up to some counterpunching from Teofimo. And at some point, Teofimo is going to be like, hey, you know what? He's pity-patting just to get points. And, his corner's going to tell him, just start letting him go. And he's going to let him go. And either he's going to catch Loma or he's not. And that's the intriguing part of the fight. It's like, does he catch Loma or does Loma win on points? Because everybody says he's going to win on points, and I particularly think that Teo is gonna drop him at least once. You know what I mean? How he withstands that is a different story, because the way that Loma fights is coming in. Yeah, he uses angles and all that, but let's not forget that Teofimo can box. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's a slow student to the game. You know what I mean? Like he actually can box.
Yeah. What do you think, Guido?
Well, I think is I don't think it's a good idea for Lomachenko to trade with Teofimo. I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
He could get clipped and get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think
I think he should just move and box. You know, because I don't think he could afford. Damn. I don't know if he will. If he does
that ego that he will box. I think he got that ego that he will fight.
Well, that's a mistake if he does that. You know what I'm saying, Glenn?
He's got that ego. I know what you're saying, but I think he will, though. And that's what's gonna determine the fight.
Oh man, we gotta see, man. Shit.
Yeah, and I think Lomachenko might have that thing to him, like where he's gonna want to have to prove. He wants to prove a point because Lopez has talked all this shit. Like nobody. I mean, I don't think anybody's really talked as much shit to Lomachenko as Teofimo, and he's not really used to that. So I feel like he really wants to prove that, hey, I'm the better fighter. This guy shouldn't have said these things. He also said that I want to hold him. I want to hold him for every word. I'm gonna hold every word accountable for what he said.
Yeah. And he paid him out his purse to fight him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, damn. You know what I mean? So there's a purpose to be, you know what I'm saying? He's looking for some angle there to really, like, his ego's going to come into it, man. His ego's going to come into it.
Absolutely. I think this is a fight where Lomachenko can't really afford to get hurt. I think if Teofimo hurts him, he will stop him. I mean, I know like he only the best guy he fought so far was Comey, but Teofimo strikes me as a kind of fighter like when I think he's a guy that's going to be a good finisher. Like I feel like he's a good finisher. He'll be someone that if he hurts you, he's going to get you out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. He has a crazy killing instinct. See, unlike Linares, he dropped him, but he didn't go for the kill. You know, he let Lomachenko breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he just went for it. You know.
He said, "Here you go, Loma. Here's the fight."
yeah. He gave him too much to think about. With Lomachenko, you can't do that because he's gonna come back on your ass the next round. That's what happened. He adjusts right away.
Yeah, he's too smart, way too clever for all that. So, like, okay, so you guys are. I know what intangibles going Loma. I think Major Glenn, you said what Teofimo?
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I won't be surprised if Loma wins, but I got Teo on this one.
Okay, and Guido, you said what was it, Loma or
the
Teo?
takeover? The takeover, baby.
okay.
Yeah,
so
but it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a hard fight. This is a hard one, you know.
I will
but I'm gonna go with Teofimo.
I've been really bad with predictions this year. Like I've been horrible. I picked Wilder to beat Fury. I picked Williams to beat Leo.
Yeah.
I picked Nyambayar to beat Russell. I picked Kaunaki to beat Hellenius. I mean, it's just been a horrible streak of luck for me.
Yeah, that was kind of like me, and I think like 2017. I think it was 2017. I got a whole string of fights wrong in 2017.
Last year I did pretty good.
Yeah, this year I'm doing amazing. I can't get no fights wrong this year.
Like I got a Ramirez Hooker wrong, but the rest of the year I got pretty much the nature of the fight and the results right.
So you're basically saying you got Loma, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
You guys are making a very good choice in picking Teo because I'm probably going to be wrong.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I want to ask you, BT. I know you and your pops love Felix Verdejo. What you think about him?
What do I think about him? I think he's on the up and up. I would love to see Haney fight him next because I know Glenn had asked me on one of the.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about that. Oh man, I would love to see that.
I want to see that. I'd rather see that fight than Devin Haney versus
Gamboa
or Gamboa.
Yeah, that's a disgrace. That fight is a disgrace. David Haney versus Gamboa. Come on, everybody knows that's not good. You know.
Right. Man. Like that's a good sparring partner to have, man. Sparring Ugas, you 135 and you sparring 147 Ugas. Damn.
Yeah. Most guys don't even want to fight Ugas, let alone spar him.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I love Verdejo. I think he's got a great jab. You know, some people would say it's the best jab at 135. You know.
Yeah.
I want to see it tested against like one of the top guys before I just go ahead and say that. But obviously we know he's very talented, you know, with this amateur pedigree, and I think that he's going to put it. I think he's actually going to put it together. I think he's going to be a serious factor at 135, whether it's now or later.
Yeah, I give him. I give
two
him
more fights away. Yeah. I think he does 2 more fights or 1 fight away from jumping in with the big dogs. You know.
Yeah, I want to see him in there with, if not Haney next, I would like to see him. I would like to see him in there with Richard Comey.
Oh yes, that would be a great one. Oh man.
In fact, they should put that on the undercard. That should be the co-main event right there.
Yeah, man, I agree with that one. That's a good. I didn't even think about that one.
Like now that I'm talking about it, that's what I think. That's what I think should be the co-main event. Because then,
and the feelers,
then you could build up. You could build up the next fight for Top Rank with whoever wins the co-main event.
Right. That's facts.
And that'd be a great statement if Felix Verdejo could not come out in the early rounds. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a great statement for Felix.
Yeah.
Yeah, Verdejo versus Comey would make sense.
Yeah, a lot of sense.
Yeah, keep in mind, intangible, like Comey, or I'm not Comey, Verdejo was coming up. He was on the up and up, man. And he's the one that misdirected his own career, and he owns that right now. He owns that. And so when you're honest with people, they're like, oh, well, he lost to a bum, blah, blah, blah. So you see, it goes back to that whole Mayweather style type of thing where you got one loss, then all of a sudden, like, you're nothing. You know what I mean?
Trash.
You trash. You know, you garbage truck juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I hate when boxing fans do that, man. I really do. I hate when boxing fans, you lose, you whack. Nobody.
Yeah, you got stuff going on in your life.
Lawyers,
you lose,
fans,
you know what I mean? That's what it is, you know?
Yeah, it's like what's his name? I watched that Masvidal Usman card, and like I don't know anything about MMA. So like when I saw Masvidal has a whole crap ton of losses, I'm like, damn, how's this guy a star? This guy would be a bum in boxing if he had that many losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, although the depth pool in UFC sort of allows for them to afford losses more.
That's true.
Like if somebody loses, there aren't too many guys who you can reuse. I mean, just reuse them, get them in there with somebody else that could make for a good fight, and you can immediately turn them around if they put on a good performance.
Yeah, and the good part about MMA is for the UFC is that they're like the only game in town. They're like the big good dogs. There's no other companies that are gonna like have their own agendas that are trying to keep their fighters away from fighting their top guys, like in boxing.
Yeah, and that's the sad part. The sad part is that we get the with MMA they put all the fights. They don't give a shit. They just put everybody. And my bad if your channel doesn't have curses. My bad.
Go ahead, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, so I mean, like they just put every single boxing or fight together on the MMA, whereas and they make less money. But then you got the boxing that makes so much damn money, and then everybody's hesitant to fight. It's like, what's the problem here? You got in a sport to fight. Why are you talking all this crap on YouTube or talking this on IG? Going back and forth and then don't sign a contract or don't send a contract. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You the A side, send a contract. You know, you the B side, sign a contract. That's it. Like, what's going on here?
That's all it should be. It shouldn't be no tit for tat, you know, Twitter fingers and all this stuff. We should be signing contracts and just handling business in boxing.
That's it. Yeah, whether it's free, like what's going on right now with Loma and Teo, or whether it's $4.99, you know, to get ESPN Plus, or whether it's the Zone $19.99 a month, or $100 for the year, or whether it's pay-per-view, whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? But just make a decision and make the fight happen.
Yeah. This would be a good fight. Velocity Cruz suggested in the comments, Felix Verdejo versus Michel Rivera.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know too much about Michel Rivera, but I'm gonna have to look into that because somebody was telling me about that, and it's not the first time that I heard that.
He's a good young.
It was here on your channel. Yeah, was there. Yeah.
I interviewed him a couple months ago because he trains down in my area, and he's a good young fighter. I think his last fight was in January on one of the Ugas undercards. He outboxed Fidel Maldonado Jr., the veteran, for like he won like 7 of the 8 rounds. It was a pretty good performance.
As a matter of fact, when you spoke about that, when I heard about it, was somebody mentioned that in the comments, and that was when I first met your pops. We were talking about Video, and your pops went on a rant. Remember that?
Yeah,
He went on a rant about. Yeah.
I do remember that.
So that's when I remember you brought it out, and then you were talking about it, but I still haven't looked him up. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, look him up. He's a good young fighter. I personally, I think that he's probably a fight or two away from being ready for a Verdejo, but he's a promising young fighter. I like him.
Okay.
Yeah. Intangible. Do you know anything about Michelle Rivera? Because I know you're really well read up on boxing.
Not much, surprisingly.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some research on there. I don't know who's the dude. I'm gonna have to do some research.
Yeah, he's solid. I don't know how good he is yet because I've only seen one of his fights, and he fought Maldonado Jr., who, if you guys remember, Fidel Maldonado fought Amir Imam when Amir Imam was supposed to be something. Amir Imam, I think. I think he stopped him. I'm not sure if he stopped him with the full 8 rounds, whatever it was, when he fought him. But I just know that Michelle Rivera had a better performance than Amir Imam did.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say I heard it first here on True Sports Boxing if he becomes something.
Yeah, you did. That's what's up, man. What we got a couple of other fights coming up this week. We got Benavidez versus Romero and Angulo on Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love David Benavidez, the youngest 168 super middleweight, man. Oh man. That kid is a killer, man. I hope he makes a big statement this Saturday,
We'll see, man. Personally, I'm picking him to win. I think David Benavidez will get Angulo out of there around the 7th round, mid rounds. But I'm going for Romero because he trains here, and I'm cool with his trainer. So I want Romero to win. But I think once David hits him and he feels his power, he's gonna go into sparring partner mode. I
think the guy that beat him was Gabrielta Ramirez. Was the first guy that beat him, right?
Yeah, he went the full 12 with him. Gabriel, he won every round, but Romero was durable enough to get to the whole 12 rounds.
Yeah.
All right.
The fight I would love to see is David Benavidez was a plant. I would love to see that fight. They don't like each other.
I want to see that
each
fight
other
too. I can't wait for that fight if it happens. I got Caleb planning that fight if it goes down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with David. Bro. I like David Benavidez.
I'm not gonna lie though. I like Caleb, but I think what I don't like about him is his cockiness, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, like you gotta pay attention to when you're looking backwards, like they missed a shot and he's showboating like that. Those are the type of dudes that end up on highlight reels, bro. You know what I'm saying? And but Johnny Boy's making some noise in the chat.
I see that. He's getting real rah.
Come on to the panel.
Come on to the
panel. What up, Johnny Boy?
Boom. My man Johnny Boy.
Yeah, that's my dude right there, man.
Johnny.
Johnny, I want to hear your take on that.
I know it's kind of tainted because he did move up a couple weight classes, but I think Guillermo Rigondeaux's I think he has faster hands than Teo. Rigo had some of the fastest hands in boxing. Like that left hand came out so fast.
Yeah, he was like a mini. Like I always said, Rigondeaux, the way he fights sometimes, he kind of reminds me of like a mini Adonis Stevenson. I mean, he's more agile, but he kind of has the same skill set. Anyway, we got Johnny here with his real studious glasses on. What's up, man?
Real studious.
Yeah, just chilling, bro. Just chilling, bro. I didn't sleep all night last night. I've been up for about 36 hours, so I'm just riding the storm out till about 8. Then I'm out like a fucking light, bro.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole Lomachenko Lopez fight?
BT, I can't fucking hardly wait. I'm a big fan of both of them, and it's the 2 best lightweights in the world, and I just want to see a great fight. And a big shout out to Bob Arum for putting that shit on free television too. That's a gangster move right there, bro.
That's right. I want everybody in the LDBC to give Bob Arum credit. They better be giving him all the credit.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do that. The LDBC are delusional clowns. They are not gonna do that.
Because when PBC first came out, that's all I heard about was free TV. So now we got this on free TV.
Yeah. and that's a better matchup than probably with maybe Spence and Danny being the consideration. I'd say that's a better fight than all the pay-per-views that PBC just pumped out too.
That's
I mean,
facts.
technically, Spence and Danny isn't that on Showtime or is that Fox?
That's
It's
Showtime.
Showtime.
Yeah, that's Showtime.
Then it's not. Then it's not even free then because that's closed circuit television.
Or no.
Not on pay-per-view?
No, I'm sorry.
That-
It's Fox pay-per-view. It's Fox pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Fox pay-per-view. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, David Benavidez this weekend is Showtime. My bad.
Yeah, it's Showtime.
And guys, let's not forget Jose Ramirez versus Victor Postol, August 29.
Oh, son, you're right. That's
I
coming
can't
up.
wait for that one.
Hey, look, Alexis Angulo and David Benavidez is not a fight that should happen. He and Caleb Plant need to be fighting right now. It's embarrassing that they've been calling each other out, calling each other cokeheads, and they haven't been in negotiations at not even once. It's kind of embarrassing. They haven't even been in talks once. That fight should be happening right now. Ramirez and Postal, I think, is a solid fight. It's a good fight for Ramirez. Ramirez, I think, will be troubled a bit early because Postal has a nice jab, controls the distance pretty well. But once he gets past the jab, he doesn't really have much of an answer because he doesn't have a second gear.
Yeah, I think Ramirez will probably fold him up, break him down. Postal's good, and he could probably beat a lot of other guys at 140, but he ain't beating Ramirez.
Yeah, because he's got. Don't get me wrong, Postal's got power, but not. I like Ramirez has a beard, bro. Like and so Ramirez has already shown that he could take on a tough fight, and so just like every other tough fight that Postal has fought, you know what I mean, he's gonna go down.
And also, Ramirez got that chin. And he works really hard. You know what I'm saying? He got a high work rate in that way. He's a really good pressure fighter to the body and the head. You know, he breaks you down. You know.
Yeah, Guido. I'm glad you brought that up. I like that Postal Ramirez fight a lot, bro. I like that fight a lot. You got to remember too, Postal only lost to two of the best, Crawford and Josh Taylor, man. And so he ain't no slouch by any stretch of the imagination. He's in the top 5 at top 5, top 6, top 7 at 140. So that's a sleeper fight right there. And the other one too, man, is Alida Alvarez and Joe Smith, bro. That might not. Yeah,
That's gonna be a banger. I can't wait for that fight.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, you guys remember when Bernard Hopkins called Joe Smith Jr. the common man before their fight?
Oh, I couldn't stand Bernard. I loved.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, damn, man, that was damn.
The common man might be a world champion.
I definitely have to favor Alida Alvarez's skill set, but I think his foot speed has kind of declined. He might have some issues getting away from Joe Smith's sort of stalking style.
Yeah, I have to go back and watch and go watch a couple of their fights, but without even really studying it, I'm picking Alida Alvarez.
Yeah, I mean
Joe Smith. Oh my bad. Joe Smith beat what's his name? Jesse Hart in his last fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He whooped Jesse Hart's ass.
He whooped his. Yeah, thank you, Intangible.
And that fight was a split decision.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Intangible. The cards were horrible in that fight.
Oh my God, was split decision? Damn.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. They almost robbed him.
They're trying to rob the construction worker.
Yeah, dude, I don't like, and I like Joe Smith, man, because like I say, my dad was in the Teamsters for 40 years, bro. I used to work construction, so I like Joe Smith, man. I like both of them. I think, and I'm gonna run this. I said this to Mark, I believe, or BDA maybe, and I want to run this by you guys. Since Vozdik's retired now, and Kovalev's on his way out the door, right? Would you think it's fair to say that Alida Alvarez is the third spot at light heavyweight after Bivol and Beterbiev?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because we definitely see. I don't even think people even think beyond Bivol and Beterbiev.
And the reason I brought that up is because I think eventually after Beterbiev gets his mandatory out of the way, they're probably going to have, Alida Alvarez, assuming Alida Alvarez beats Joe Smith, I think they're going to have Beterbiev and Alida Alvarez fight. In my opinion, that's a banger right there, dog. That's a banger. So.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Hold on, guys. We got somebody backstage.
And BT, I want to answer you one question.
Hey, I'm gonna chime out real quick, yo, gentlemen. Peace. I'm gonna chime out real quick because I just jumped in the car after my haircut and you were on BT, so I appreciate you having me on. Peace to you guys, Tangible, Guido,
Everybody
Johnny
know,
Boy.
Glenn.
All right, y'all have a great day. You know what I mean?
All right, Glenn. Take care, man. Take care.
Take care, brother.
Hold on one second, guys. We got somebody backstage. I want to see who this is. J4B.
Man, this is El Jefe, man,
Oh,
aka
God.
the J4B General, bro. What's going on, bro? I am the original OG of the J4B, bro. What's going on?
What's up, man? What do you think about this Lomachenko Lopez fight? It's supposedly happening. What do you think about it?
Hey, bro, it's a great fight, man. I can't wait for that fight, bro. I'm super excited, bro. But I have a feeling it might fall apart before our eyes, bro. I feel someone's gonna catch COVID. I feel someone's gonna get injured. But hopefully we do see the fight, man. I have Lomachenko winning, bro. It's gonna be too much experience for Teofimo Lopez. Lomachenko's speed, footwork, power, angles, everything, bro. It's gonna be too much for Teofimo Lopez, man. I want to hear your thoughts. True School Sports, aka BT, man. I want to hear your thoughts. Who do you have winning, bro? Because I haven't heard you talk about this fight.
I mean, I've talked about this fight at length for like a year and a half. I got Teofimo Lopez folding up Lomachenko with a straight right hand. I'll even tell you the punch. It's gonna be a straight right hand.
But is that Florida bias right there coming out, or that's your real thoughts?
I actually believe this. I've been saying this for well over a year. I think he's catching at the right time. Like, because Intangible brought it up earlier. Lomachenko at 135, he has this tendency to want to fight and bang a little bit more than he did at 130. And I think at some point in this fight, he's gonna want to prove that point to Lopez, and it's gonna be his ultimate undoing.
He kind of has to, because most of the guys he fights are going to try to time him, and he's kind of forced to sort of have to break them down a little bit more, and he has to put more effort into doing so. His power pays dividends more at the lower weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lomachenko, we haven't seen a motivated Lomachenko since the Rigondeaux fight. And we saw what he did to Rigondeaux, bro. I think that was the best Lomachenko we've ever seen. I think this time Lomachenko wants to, he wants to make a statement, bro. He wants to show why he is a pound-for-pound great, why he's a legendary fighter, man, and he's going to dispose out of Teofimo Lopez, bro.
He wasn't motivated for Linares to win his third weight class?
No. Linares is not that good, bro. Linares ain't no Teofimo. Linares ain't no Rigondeaux, bro. Those fights are just gimme fights for Lomachenko, bro.
I wouldn't say Linares isn't that good, but I will say that Linares isn't as dangerous of a fight for Lomachenko as Lopez as at this point in his career.
Yeah, it's not a big fight, bro. Linares, he's been exposed by DeMarco, bro. He's been exposed by Yayo Thompson, bro. He's been exposed by Cano, bro. Like, this dude is not that good, bro.
How can you say it's not a big fight, though? That fight was a regular ESPN, and this fight's a regular ESPN.
Nah, but it ain't about where the platform is, bro. It's about the magnitude of the fight, the hype of the fight. These dudes have been harassing Lomachenko for months now, bro. Teofimo Lopez and his father, like, these dudes went out of their way to look after Lomachenko, bro. So Lomachenko got to spank them, bro.
Okay.
And I see Glenn. He jumped on here, bro. Hey, yo, Glenn, I need to talk to you, bro, on some serious issues. Come to the MXBC tonight, bro. But we're going to keep this out of BT's channel, bro.
That's I'm going to be honest, though. Like, Loma versus Linares was a historic fight because that made him the quickest three-weight world champion in boxing.
Wasn't it, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it number 1 versus number 2? Weren't they both like 1 and 2 in the weight class?
Well, Linares was number 1. Loma hadn't entered the weight class yet.
Okay, so it was his first fight.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Because I remember around that time, that was around the time where I was clamoring for that Mikey Garcia Lomachenko fight, and then Mikey went up and fought Lipinets.
Yep, then went down and fought Easter, then moved up, took a paycheck, and got his ass whipped by Spence.
That's right. Dare to be great.
Yeah, I just don't see Mikey competing with anybody at 140, anybody elite at 147. I see him being sort of a fringe top 10 guy, But that fight against Spence was just so horribly one-sided. There was no moment in the fight that I thought to myself, maybe Mikey can do something here. Not once.
Yeah, it was a sparring session pretty much.
Yeah.
If I may, real quick, I didn't realize I was still logged in. I was driving, but yo, what happened, Jefe? What'd you say?
Oh man.
Yeah,
here we
bro.
go.
Coco hit me up, bro. He wants to talk to you. It's some serious issues, some serious allegations, bro.
What is the issue, Jefe? What is the issue?
Wow. Yeah, y'all
So
got
just-
my number. Y'all harassed me mad times, bro. Yeah, you can call me up. I'll answer the phone. I'll answer the private number, bro. If you want to call me, you can call me. You feel me?
Bro, I'll call
Hey,
you later, bro.
BT, quick question. What you think about the fight?
Let's keep that off of BT's channel because
Yeah,
BT's
please,
doing
yeah.
this thing right now. You know what I mean?
If you guys got your beef, go.
Yeah. Let's
But
not do this here.
That's the
Come
whole
on.
thing. It's virtual. It's virtual.
Yeah.
There's no beef. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody comes to my door. They come to my door. They get blown back to where they came from. So that's what it is.
Well, you already know where you can find us, bro. Don Barry
Oh
Code.
man.
I never even seen your face. You see
All
my
right, guys.
face.
Let's just
Hold on,
let's
guys.
skip this.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. My bad,
don't-
BT.
Let's keep it boxing, bro.
Oh my God, Jefe, come on.
Don't
All right.
bring me up again. That's it, bro.
Nah, I ain't talking about you, bro. I just gave you a quick.
Hold on, I had to mute Jefe. Guido, what was your
Thank you,
question?
bro. Thank you. What I wanted to tell you is, the fight I would have love to see is Roman Gonzalez versus Estrada,
Ooh.
Gallo Estrada. And I know they're trying to get money for that fight. You know, they want to get paid really well. Both of them want to get paid at least $1 million, and I feel like he deserves that. You know,
He does.
Roman has put in a lot of work over the years. You know,
Yeah, he
he's done in
deserves that
4-weight
money.
division. You know,
That's probably my second most anticipated fight, but Lomachenko versus Teo is not that one.
Yeah, G, I wonder what your first most anticipated fight is. Tangible.
Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I can't quite think of it.
Yeah, I can't think of it, man. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's Tanaka versus Ioka.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, I saw on Twitter, Intangible. I saw on Twitter you said you were starting a Tanaka religion.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
starting a Tanaka religion. It is starting in 1 week. I will hang it up on school walls. I will hang it up in public, on signs, on speed limit signs, on interstates.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ever since you brought up that Tanaka dude, bro, I just can't wait for him to lose, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, bro. I'm trying to rile up the haters, because that builds his brand even more.
That's right.
All publicity is good publicity.
Ask Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Hey, and I also want to ask Guido, bro, what's going on between you and Get the Smoke, bro? Y'all gotta bury that, bro.
There's nothing going on. Jefe, come on.
Hefe.
What
What is wrong with Jefe?
I don't know who wants smoke. I really don't give a rat's ass who wants smoke. Just if you want smoke, just take it somewhere else, man.
Come on, Jefe, show
stop trying
respect.
to
Come on.
instigate so much,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate that, BT. That is a true.
No, because Hefe,
way
I love you,
to
bro.
Bring structure, bro.
You're a good dude, bro. But every time you come on here, you always want to talk about, I got smoke with this guy. I got smoke with that guy. Like, come on, man.
Jefe,
Yeah,
you
bro, let's
funny,
talk
man.
some boxing, bro. Let's talk some boxing, bro.
Let's talk.
Jefe,
some
what you think about? Let me tell you this, Jefe. What you think about Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell? How'd you see that fight, Andy?
I got Ryan Garcia stopping Luke Campbell. Well, it depends where it's at, bro. If it's in the UK, I'm suspect of the UK system. I'm suspect of, you know what I'm saying? Because
No, Ryan said the fight's gonna happen in the US. So
Well, if he's gonna knock him out, then why would you be
wait,
worried about the UK
hold on,
system?
bro. Hold on, bro. You said it's gonna happen in the US. I got Ryan Garcia
that's
stopping.
what. All right, okay.
If it's happening in the UK and Ryan's gonna knock him out, then why would you be worried about the UK system? Would they
Bro,
just
I'm
fucking
worried
take it to a
because of
technical
UKADA, the drug
UK?
agency.
UK?
I don't know. I don't know what Luke Campbell's taking. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? These UK fighters, bro, I don't trust them. I need to see them fight in America because we saw with AJ, bro. We seen with Dillian White. We seen with all these UK fighters, bro.
Wait,
low-key-
Dillian White has only
What?
fought in the US once against Malcolm Tan.
Yeah, but he got caught cheating by UKADA and they did nothing about it, bro. He was wearing smaller gloves and the B sample never came back.
Oh man.
Didn't Dillian White fight Robert Helenius in America?
No, he fought him in the UK. It was
He
Malcolm
has fought
Tan
in
on the
America
undercard
before.
of Terrence Crawford, Julius
Yeah.
Ndongo.
I knew he fought on a Terrence Crawford undercard. I just couldn't remember the opponent. if it was Hellenius or not.
Yeah, Malcolm Chan, the Nicholas Asbury Slayer.
Oh, yo, I'm glad you brought that up. Nicholas Asbury commented on one of my videos recently.
Yo, what did he say?
He was like, I can't remember which video it was, but he was like, it was about Fury. It was some video about Fury. He was like, bro, if that's how you feel about Fury, then let's bet. Let's bet, bro. I gotta get him on here one day.
Yo, that'd be hilarious.
He's always talking about Fury, bro. Like, because I found his Facebook page and I saw like his last like 5 status updates, and they're all about Tyson Fury. I'm like, dude, how could you hate the guy so much? Like, your whole career, if you have one, is all based on Fury at this point.
Hey, BT, I'm about to head up, man. Thank you for having me in the panel. And salute to your pops, and God bless y'all.
God bless you, Guido. Anytime you want, bro. Come back.
Okay, brother. Take care.
But yeah, man. Yeah, Nicholas Asbury. He comments. I gotta find the comment. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna screenshot it, and I'm gonna put it in my community post because it was pretty funny.
Did y'all see the news, bro, on Tyson Fury? I don't know if it's real, but I saw it on some titles of some videos that I won't name. But
I think I know what you're talking about, but I didn't watch the videos.
Yeah, but is that true? Is that even true that he said that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Was it the whole like George Floyd thing?
No. He said the N-word supposedly.
He did? I don't know. Yeah,
but he was singing like a Biggie song or some shit like that.
T.O.'s dad?
No, not T.O.'s dad. Tyson Fury.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. We know T.O.'s dad said that before. He said that on live television.
He said in corner.
I know. Andre Ward went crazy. He was like, "There's no place for that in boxing." I remember.
Come on, Tio.
King Bucho, what's up, champ? King Bucho from BDA said the LDBC is on suicide watch. That's right. That's right. Now we got Teofimo and Lomachenko on free TV.
It's kind of weird. I would have expected that Fury story to be more. I would have expected that Fury story to be bigger.
Yeah. Because you know what I saw, what I thought El Jefe was talking about was I was on YouTube the other day, and I didn't watch the video, but I just saw the title and the thumbnail. It was like a Dante's Boxing Nation video, and it said something about Tyson Fury and George Floyd. I'm like, oh my, I'm not even gonna click on that.
Yeah, most of these videos be clickbaiting, bro. I don't even click on them. I don't even say their names, bro. Yeah. I'm just up to the real ones, bro. BT, the J4B, bro, and all the channels out there, man. Those are the real channels that bring you real exclusive, real free smoke, bro. And it's all about the dialogue, bro.
That's what's up, man. You're right. I know Rolando Amiro is fighting Jackson Martinez for the WBA interim title. He's the co-main on that Benavidez card. What y'all think about that fight?
That's a great fight, man. I'm expecting a lot from Martinez. Martinez actually, he trains with Robert Garcia. He was sparring Virgil Ortiz. He was getting Virgil Ortiz ready for his fight. So he was sparring strong dudes. He's sparring Jose Ramirez and the whole RGBA camp. I expect him to be strong, good. I've only seen him fight like in a couple highlights. He's a decent fighter, so it's all going to depend on his chin. If Rolando Romero could crack him and he has no chin, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. But if he has a chin, and I expect him the sparring that he's been getting and having Robert Garcia in his corner, bro, I expect Martinez to beat him, to point him out, bro. Outwork him and everything.
Damn. Yeah, look, I'm just looking forward to seeing Rolly in an important fight because we haven't really seen Rolly in any like truly important fight. So this is the real first semi big fight for him. He's co-main event on a Showtime card, so it's gonna be fun to see.
It's a tough fight, bro. It's a tough fight. People write it out, bro, because they don't know who these fighters are. Mm-hmm. El Jefe actually does his research. I see who they're sparring, bro. I see their gym, where they come from, bro. It's almost the same with this Angulo cat, bro. People are taking him like lightly. He's gonna get Benavidez trouble, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know you're from Dallas. El Jefe. Do you by any chance know somebody named I think his name is Danny Calderon? Or it might be, I think it was Danny Calderon.
Was he like an amateur fighter or something?
He's an amateur fighter right now, yeah. He's got like 4 amateur fights.
I've heard of his name, but I don't really know who he is.
He trains. I think it's there's a gym. Is there a gym in Dallas called Old School Boxing Gym or Jose Pena or something like that? It's like Jose Pena's Old School Boxing Gym or something like that.
That gotta be like in the outskirts of the city, bro. Because I haven't heard of it.
Okay, never mind then. No, because I was hanging out with some people from Dallas last weekend, and the one he mentioned that he had been to Oak Cliff a couple of times, so I thought about
Yeah,
you.
you gotta like Dallas, bro. The Dallas Fort Worth area, bro. It's
huge. I
it's
know.
real spread it out, man. It's real spread it out. So
I used to live there, so I know.
what part, bro?
I lived in McKinney for a little bit, and then I lived in like
Canada.
yeah, that's
Hey,
way
you
out
lived
there.
in the rich area, bro.
Yeah. Well, I didn't initially live in McKinney. I lived there towards the latter parts of my time in Dallas, but then before that, I just lived like in just like regular like Dallas.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. I'm
Yeah.
actually from Oak Cliff, bro. If
I
you
know.
didn't know, man.
I knew. I knew. What else? Oh yeah, we got Israel Madrimov's fighting this week. I don't even know who he's fighting.
He's fighting Eric Walker.
Oh, Eric Walker.
Eric
Right.
Walker, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. I got Madrimov winning. I want to see Madrimov get a shot because supposedly it's an interim title fight by the WBA. I want to see him get a shot either with Lara or who the fuck is the other champion, bro? Who's the champion at WBA?
Pi
The
Rosario.
original
Jason
Rosario, yeah.
WBA
So he
and
better
IBF.
get his shot, man. I don't want to see the WBA do some sneaky shit because I know the WBA is working with PBC. I see what they're doing, bro.
Yeah, they are on the low. They are.
Yeah, and the dude, the WBA president got COVID, man. So I hope he dies, bro.
Whoa, you can't say that on stream, dog. You can't say that on stream, bro. You're gonna get this taken down.
No, that the J4B said that, bro. Not True School, bro. And I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Talk about Gilberto Mendoza.
You say you're just playing, but I don't know if that comes from a sincere place.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yo, that's why like I got mad love for El Jefe and I got mad love for L Dog. Y'all the same. Y'all troll and y'all don't even try.
I don't even think he was trolling. I just think he rehashed that to make himself look a little bit better.
Yeah. Maybe.
Nah, me and L Dog got real beef, bro. He disrespected me yesterday, but that's for another day.
That's for another day, man. Shout out to L Dog.
L Dog is a true OG in the YTBC.
That's a fact. Facts. For the extent.
You know, what do you guys think about Shakram Giasov?
I've only seen him fight like once. The only fight of his I saw was when he fought Emmanuel Taylor. And he didn't look that good, but I heard he's gotten better since then. So I don't really have a true opinion on him yet.
He fights too much like an amateur. Still, he needs to adapt.
One thing with Uzbek fighters is they do their punches tend to be a little bit wider than most. Like their shots kind of come out a little bit wider and a little more off to the side. And they tend to sort of sometimes commit a little bit too hard. Like, for example, Melikuziev throws a lot of hooks. Israel Madrimov throws a lot of hooks, kind of fighting down the middle. Giasov does throw a lot of hooks too. Same with Akhmadaliev. Akhmadaliev's, I think one of his issues is that his hooks are a bit too wide, and sometimes he overcommits and ends his punches too far on the front foot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna miss that card too, so I'm kind of pissed about it because I actually did want to see Giasov, but I guess I'll have to just watch it back because everybody's making a big deal about him. Like a lot of people that I talk to who follow all the Uzbek fighters, they always say that Giasov is one of the better ones.
Yes, he's very good. I like watching him fight.
Yeah, my favorite a lot of people are going on about Melikuziev, and he's very good, but I like Madrimov the best so far.
I think Melikuziev's a little bit better. I feel like Madrimov's a little bit too sloppy and moves a bit too much.
Yeah. Well, you said Melikuziev sloppy or Madrimov?
Madrimov. I think Melikuziev is a little bit sloppy, but I think Madrimov is a little bit more. He moves a bit too much. He's a bit too open down the middle for the straight shots.
Yeah, well, he wants to take that step up. So like, this is WBA interim title fight. So Should be good to see how he does. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. Mini Max, what's up, champ?
Yo, what's up, man? Congrats on 30K.
What's good, bro?
And tangible too.
By the way, IBT, click the link, man. There you go.
What's going on, Mini Max? Shout out to the MXBC, bro.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Shout out. Shout outs to the MXBC, bro. The true OGs of the YTBC, dog.
That's right.
So we talk about
Max, man, how do you feel?
Go ahead.
We were talking about. We were just talking about the Uzbek fighters, but the initial topic of the live was Lomachenko versus Lopez.
I'm very happy, and Vasyl Lomachenko deserves so much credit for giving up his 800K of his purse to Teofimo. And no matter what happens in this fight, you know, my respect went up even more for Vasyl Lomachenko.
Yeah, I mean, if their reporting is true that he gave up his purse, then I got to put some serious respect on his name, because I talked a lot of junk about Lomachenko over the last year or so.
I have a feeling that we're going to see the best Lomachenko I've seen in a long time, because I think he really wants to beat up Teofimo, like really bad.
You think so?
Yeah, who would give up that much? You know, he's already underpaid for the fight from what he was supposed to get before the pandemic. So now he's giving up even more just to fight him?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Max. I'm going to bring in one more person.
All right, go ahead.
We got what's IBT. What's up, champ? How you living?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, bro?
I'm well.
Yeah, I've just been, I guess, in the chat listening in. I wanted to hop on since I got some people up here I know, and it's a good discussion. Got a good stream going so far.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've seen you on Twitter and stuff, and I think you got a channel too, right?
Yeah, I do.
I've seen your channel. I can't remember what video I've seen, but I've seen one of your videos before.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, IBT, you didn't salute your general, bro.
Yo, salute the OGL Jefes, salute J4B and MXBC, bruh. You know, real OGs out here in the YouTube streets.
Facts.
And Oak Cliff facts. Recap.
Oak Cliff. But yeah, IBT, how are you feeling about the whole Lomachenko Lopez thing?
Look, man, I'm just glad it's been made. Finally, the negotiations seem to be, satisfying both sides. We got Bob Arum pulled out the wallet a little, it seems. Don't really like how he threw his fighter under the bus in front of the media, basically, so that they could chew him up. Seems like a kind of weird way of promoting the fight. A lot of people were talking about how he made a big old deal for $250,000 because Lomachenko had to drop $250K and he got an increase in $250K. But really, man, if you tell me I could hold out for 1 week and get $250,000 more, why wouldn't you, right? So I'm just glad the fight's being made ultimately.
Yo, BT, we forget to talk about that the fight's on free ESPN for free.
Free.
So happy.
Listen, I'm happy too. That's a huge W for the sport of boxing, and hopefully ESPN, Top Rank, and all parties involved come together and promote this as much as possible. And I want to hear. I better hear everybody across all of YouTube give Bob Arum and Top Rank credit, because when the PBC came out on free TV, that's all we heard was that it was free. You know, hashtag free boxing for all. But now we get a fight of this magnitude on free TV.
I'm not going to give them credit for making this fight. There's literally no other option they could have made besides this fight. I mean, what the hell are they going to do? Are they going to make Yvonne Mendy versus Lomachenko instead?
They could have made Lomachenko versus Verdejo.
I think making the fight for free is more what BT's trying to give them credit for than actually making the fight. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think like I said, I think they probably took more into consideration long term how this would improve Teo's profile by winning this, if he were to win this fight. Really, both guys' profile, they're probably going to squeeze out whatever they can out of both of these guys after this fight occurs.
One thing that I'm really upset about is the stupid WBC taking away the title from Loma, and this fight will not be for undisputed.
Yeah, and now, you know, like a shout out to him. We got H Money, Mr. DAZN in the comments. Now, all we got to hear about, no matter who wins the fight, is going to be Devin Haney. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, look, Devin Haney's talented, but I'm getting sick of like the Devin Haney hype. Like, he hasn't done anything. He's done nothing.
It's a promotion, bro. We're pushing Haney, bro. We're gonna push him to the next level. H Money is doing a hell of a job promoting H Money. He's actually part of Haney Promotions, man. So I want to give a quick shout out to H Money.
I feel like half the YouTube box community works for Devin Haney Promotions sometimes. It's ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that Teofimo and Loma would body Devin Haney.
I don't
Fact.
see Haney beating either of them. I think the Teofimo fight's a 50-50 fight, but I don't see him beating Loma.
All right, let me really quick just address two things. First of all, Devin Haney's a world champion, guys. He defeat Alfredo Santiago and Zour Abdulayev, absolute beast in the lightweight division, number 3 in the division. He's gonna fight Gamboa next, who, as we know, former pound for pound on some people's lists. In all reality, I really hate the Gamboa fight is happening. I think the fights afterwards will be good, but the Gamboa one seems like filler to me. Gamboa is number 10 in the WBC, so unfortunately, I'm quite sure that fight is going to happen. And really quickly to address Get the Smoke in the comments, he said, "Are you conflating meaningful career accomplishments with the meaningless?" He's referring to the fact that Lomachenko is the fastest 3-weight world champion, and
Tied with Tanaka.
yeah. I don't know why he's so upset about that. It's an accomplishment, regardless of the speed. He just happened to have done it real fast. You don't need to be upset about it, man. But it is historically a significant accomplishment in terms of just the speed at which he became a 3-weight world champion.
He
Almost
also
the same. Sorry?
he also brought up how many lists of names were breaking that record. Not many, which is I think Jeff Fennick, Oscar De La Hoya, and then Loma. How many people set the world title defense record in boxing? Not
Yeah.
a lot of people. Joe Louis, and it took all the way from him for finally Chavez and Narvaez to break the record.
Yeah, but if you have a record that hasn't been broken a lot of times, and it's a bad record, apparently.
Mhm.
That's how records work. They're meant to be broken consistently. That's all the greatest records of all time are broken every other week. They don't hold up for a long time, right? Oh wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. The best records stay a record for a long time, so of course it's not going to be a long list of fighters that have all been the fastest 3-weight world champions.
Y'all think somebody's gonna break the Manny Pacquiao record, bro? 8 division
Hell
champ.
no.
Who?
That's stupid.
I'm gonna. Okay, never mind.
You were gonna say Tanaka, weren't you? Intangible.
Yes, I was going to say him. I'm gonna say he's gonna move up to super featherweight. Actually, I think it's lightweight actually, because then he would become a 9-division world champion. Moving up to lightweight, defeating Devin Haney.
I just heard it in your voice, bro. You wanted to say Tanaka so badly.
If there's anybody today who has the chances to do it, it's Naoya Inoue, and I give him no chance. I give him like a -1% chance, and I give everybody else like a -500.
But when it comes to Devin Haney, I think just postpone Fortuna's fight and make Haney fight Fortuna.
Yeah. Well, that fight was actually already canceled. Now, It's not just him being in talks with Gamboa. He's actually also in talks with Fortuna. They said that they're considering both guys. I'd much rather the Fortuna fight occur. I think that's honestly a pretty easy win for Devin Haney. I think Fortuna's awkward and applies a lot of pressure and may trouble him in the first couple rounds with whatever he brings to the table, but he's too slow. He's just going to get caught with counters, and he'll probably get stopped on cuts.
The Fortuna win looks good much better on his resume than Gamboa too.
Yes.
I would rather him see him fight Comey or Verdejo. But
The fight that really needs to happen is we need the winner of Lomachenko versus Teofimo to fight the boogeyman Rolly Romero.
That's right.
I think Gamboa is a real miserable fight. I'm not gonna lie. However, he does have some good fights lined up if he stays in the division. Devin Miles Haney needs to fight someone like Jorge Linares, the winner of Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna, even Richard Comey. I'd like him to get back in winner's bracket before he fights Haney.
Or Nakatani.
But still, Nakatani retired, unfortunately. So,
oh man, that gets rid of so many good fights.
Yeah. Masayoshi Nakatani. I think he had a thing where he was going to retire after his first loss, and he made it to the title eliminator versus Teofimo, so he is now retired.
It's so dumb to retire after one loss. He did so good against Teo.
Maybe that was the payday he needed. I don't know what his purse was though.
I wanted to see him. I would have loved to see Haney against him, since everybody's talking about Haney and how great Haney is.
Make what other fights could they make? They could make Haney versus Verdejo. That's not a terrible fight.
What do we think of Lee Selby?
He got Cambosos next. He has to beat Cambosos. Then
Verdejo's a bum, bro.
Yeah,
He lost to a bum. Verdejo brings nothing to the table. Like Haney,
Wow.
Haney's after the champions, man. Haney wants all the smoke with everybody. Actually, H Money interviewed Church from the Haney promotion,
I
bro.
saw that. I was actually just watching that the other night because one of my homies from my neighborhood he's like a big Devin Haney fanboy. All of a sudden now he was a Lomachenko fan. Now he's a big. In fact, Max, you know him. Max, you know my boy Alex.
yeah,
Yeah. He likes Lomachenko. Now all of a sudden he likes Devin Haney. So he was trying to tell me about how Devin Haney's gonna beat this guy and that guy. I'm like, bro, Devin Haney's nothing yet. He hasn't done anything. He's just a guy that has a lot of Instagram followers and has some talent.
He was
But
a.
Hold on.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Let me make sure.
He's actually here right now. He wants to speak on his behalf.
BT. Haney didn't look too great against Santiago, to be honest. That was not his best performance.
I didn't even watch that fight. I just heard it looked like trash.
Yeah,
he didn't look dominant. Like he won clearly. Wasn't really close like that, but I think people wanted to see him get a knockout or a dominant performance where he just outclassed him completely, and he just kind of outpointed him. I think it was a bad idea to put him in there with an awkward guy, a tall guy as well, especially when it's supposed to be like a high-profile fight because the YouTubers are fighting, right?
Mhm.
Hey, but I think Haney, brother, Haney's getting a lot of hate ever since Haney linked up, bro, with H Money. I know H Money's out here, bro. He's putting in a lot of work, and a lot of people dislike H Money. They dislike his success he's having, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of H Money haters are becoming Haney haters, bro. So,
H
but
Money
H
wrote
Money
the Bible.
doing a hell of a
H Money
job, bro.
freed the Israelites in captivity in Egypt. Facts. He ended the Exodus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
That was terrible. That was terrible, Intangible. Just straight up awful.
It was very good, actually. It was very good.
Hey, Manny Max, what do you think about Rolando Romero's fight with Jackson Martinez this weekend?
It's a good step up for Rollies. I'll probably be watching it. I expect him to stop him in the middle rounds. How about you?
I don't know much about Jackson Martinez. I just know that he's a Robert Garcia fighter and he's undefeated and he's like, I think he's got like 6 KOs, right? About 6 KOs, 19 fights. So I can't really say much about Jackson, but I do rate Rolly, so I'm gonna pick him to get the job done.
I'll be honest. I watched like a few rounds of Rolly Romero, then I just closed off. I have no interest in watching him fight, and I'm not gonna watch his fight tonight. Is it tonight? I don't know.
No, it's Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday. Whenever it goes down, I don't care.
BT, Pop says that Verdejo will mess Haney up.
Honestly, right now, I think he would.
Wow, bold
Verdejo to Haney? Nah, man.
Wait,
I don't even think Verdejo's as good as he was in the amateurs.
Who said that,
man.
bro? Who said that, bro? We could put up a stack on that, bro.
Pop said that, and I agree with him.
Well, Minimax is that?
No.
Nah.
Oh,
bro.
I was like, I don't see Minimax's dad, bro, on there, bro. But hey, bro, I got a stack on Haney, bro. Haney's gonna go undefeated, man. Haney is the next Mayweather, bro. And H Money brought up a great comparison, bro. He compared Devin Haney with Floyd Mayweather, but I think Haney might be better than Mayweather, bro.
I think Shakur Stevenson's better than Devin Haney.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Are you?
Devin Haney is better than Floyd Mayweather.
Hey. You on that special Oak Cliff piff, bro? You smoking on something? Because there was no way.
Dude, Floyd.
I'm actually sipping lean,
and
bro.
lineal super featherweight champion. He defeated Hernandez in absolutely brutal fashion, just a complete destruction. And he actually knows how to cut off the ring, unlike Haney.
But tell me if you guys agree with me. I think Shakur Stevenson's going to be a better fighter than Devin Haney.
I think he has a higher skill ceiling. The only issue is he has jello in his knuckles, So
Mhm.
he has to work a lot harder to get his opponents to respect his power, kind of. And we're
Yeah.
already seeing him have hand injuries in like tune-up fights, basically. So I really worry about the longevity of his career in terms of moving up with the fragility of his hands. Some people might just not respect his power and can possibly bulldoze him. We haven't really seen him in there with an elite fighter yet, but
True.
I do believe he has a great skill set.
And I want to come at Intangible real quick, bro, because he said that Haney became a champion at 20 years old, bro. Mayweather only became a champion at 22, so he can't really compare Devin
I'm
Haney.
not even going to make a
Haney won a
retort.
vacant title.
Guys, hold on.
Devin Haney at his age is more advanced than Floyd Mayweather, bro.
I'm not even going to make a retort to that because there is such an obvious difference there that it's not even worth responding to.
Hold on.
Yeah,
guys,
he
one
got
second,
body,
hold
bro.
on. Get this smoke. What's up, champ?
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, when I say you're conflating meaningless accomplishments with meaningful, when you talk about title defenses, that is a meaningful accomplishment. You're talking about how fast somebody became a 3-division champ, that is a meaningless accomplishment. The issue was not how many people who did it, to history. So my issue, this historical significance has none, actually. What you're doing is creating nonsensical accomplishments to big up a fighter. But that's cool.
So just because there's a new accomplishment, it's nonsensical now?
I didn't interrupt you at all, right?
Cool.
All right, cool. Listen, it has zero to do with how many times it's been broken. That is a complete straw man argument that nobody was making. The issue is it has never been of historical significance, and it still isn't of historical significance. It may become of historical significance one day. It is definitely a fact, right? So maybe it will be significant, but at this point, it is wholly insignificant. Nobody gives a damn. They didn't when Oscar De La Hoya did it, and they don't when Loma did it. It's just, whatever. It's a fun fact.
So who cared when Omar Narvaez tied the title defense record to Julio Cesar Chavez?
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Hold on. Eldog, what's up, man?
God.
What's up, bro?
Just one last thing for people who actually pay bills. ESPN is not free.
I know.
Hey, shout out to BT, man. My True School Sports merch came the other day. The jumper is comfy as hell, man. That shit is nice.
I'm glad you like it, man. Thank you.
And hey, I'm gonna wear it out, right? The first time I wore it out, 5 bitches, bro. 5 of them.
Woo! Next time it's gonna be 10.
All saying, wow, you know that BT guy? You know BT?
Yeah,
True School Sports? Yeah, he's tripping on Lomachenko versus Teo, but aside from that, he's cool. That's what they're all saying.
Okay. I'm glad that's how it's going over there.
Hey, but what's the topic, man? Teo versus Loma?
Get This Smoke was talking about. I mean, I wasn't sure what he was talking about. Something about accomplishments.
Right. So the issue was like Loma being the fastest to 3 divisions.
Okay.
I was just like, okay, yeah, it's a fun fact, but historically significant. Come on, guys.
Well, I mean, yeah. Let's be. To me, it's not even it's not something I care too much about. I care more about the fact he won a title in his 3rd pro fight. To me, that's more like of a wow kind of achievement. But I mean, to be honest, what matters and what people really remember are the guys you beat.
That's true. Hey guys, hold on, man. It's like the freaking Royal Rumble today. You guys remember the Royal Rumble on WWE?
Yeah, I may head back to the chat. I just didn't want to keep.
Haney, let's go, bro. Let's.
Yeah, I was fine to keep it in the chat, but apparently they had to bring it to the panel. So if that's squash, I can let you guys cook.
All right.
Yeah, I came here to cook. Chef Money is here. Chef Money is here. DHP. Devin Haney Promotions, the youngest champion in boxing, the next Floyd Mayweather. I heard a lot of hate towards Devin Haney, and I'm here to support. I'm here as a member of Team Devin Haney Promotions, so let's talk about it. People saying Teofimo Lopez is this and he's that, but at the end of the day, numbers never lie. Devin Haney has boxed a total of 126 rounds. Devin Haney has 24 victories. Teofimo Lopez only has 15 victories. Last time I checked, 24 is more than 15. Okay, Devin Haney a total of 126 rounds.
H-Money.
I'm talking. You can come in after I'm done. You
All right, hold
coming
on.
after
Hey,
Philly.
Mini-Max,
I'm not gonna be long. I got
you
you.
can't talk
I got
over
you,
an
L. Dog.
OG,
I got
bro.
you, L. I got you, L. Listen to me. Devin Haney has boxed a total of 126 rounds. Teofimo Lopez has only boxed 60 rounds. So you guys want to
knocking
talk about
everyone out.
They don't pay you for overtime.
Wait, so you guys are talking about Teofimo Lopez is a true champion because he beat Richard Comey? Richard Comey, who got beat by Robert Easter Jr. Who did Richard Comey get that belt from?
They gave it.
Who did Richard Comey get his belt from?
Cherniev.
Mr. Cherniev.
Who did Zara Abdullayev get his belt from?
No, I'm just asking you guys a question. This is a boxing. I'm not being funny. I'm talking boxing.
I'm telling you,
Richard Comey? Go ahead, Brendan.
He got it against Cherniev in a vacant title fight.
You said, what's his name? No, it was Ray Beltran. Ray Beltran. He got it from Ray Beltran.
No, he got it
I think Ray Beltran was a title defense.
No, he defended his title against Ray Beltran. It was top 10 at the time.
I think you're thinking of Pedraza got his belt from Beltran.
So you saying he got his belt from who? Say it again one more time for the fans so they can know. Listen, guys. Wow, never heard of him for a vacant title. So you guys are saying he's such a great fighter. Some people around here said he got the belt from Ray Beltran, who got 8 losses, who been knocked out by bums. So last time I checked, Devin Haney has boxed way more rounds than Teofimo Lopez. Has way more wins than him.
Okay.
Teofimo Lopez got exposed by Nakatani, a bum from Japan. A bum.
Okay. Let me just say this.
I had Nakatani winning that fight 7-5. Nakatani outboxed.
I don't know about that.
Hey, yo, salute to H Money. What's going on, H?
What's up, Hefe? No, because people hating on Haney because he's the youngest millionaire in the sport. Because he's the youngest millionaire.
And I'm gonna say this: Haney's gonna be the first billionaire.
Lomachenko gave up his belt to avoid him, threw the WBC in a belt, threw it in the trash.
Haney doesn't have a single win on his resume.
Protecting Lomachenko.
Hold on.
Santiago, I've never heard of him in my life.
I'm gonna put H Money on mute.
14
Go ahead.
wins for Lomachenko, Devin Haney.
Hold on. So, okay, can you name a single win of Devin Haney that's as good as Edith Totley?
Lomachenko, 14 wins. Do your math, buddy.
Teofimo does not. Okay. Devin Haney does not have a single win on his resume that is as good as Teofimo's victory over Edith Totley. Edith Totley lost a very close fight against Richard Abril, and he was also able to beat Yvonne Mendy in 2017, who beat Luke Campbell.
Slow down.
He does not have. Devin Haney does not have a single victory on that level. His best victory is over Zara Abdullayev, and Zara Abdullahev's best victory was against a shot journeyman. Hank Lundberg.
I'm gonna just say it like this: I like Devin Haney. I'm a root for him. I think he's a cool guy. Whatever. Shout out to Haney.
He is a cool guy.
But Teofimo Lopez is a better boxer than Devin Haney. Not only has he got better power, he's got better boxing skills, in my opinion. And to be honest, I don't even compare their resumes because we're comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah,
Ryan. I mean, let's Teofimo has beat a legitimate champion. Even though I think Comey was tailor-made, he still beat a legitimate champion.
Minimax, go ahead.
I was saying Haney hasn't beaten a single guy even close to the level of Richard Comey, let alone better than Richard Comey.
Even close to the level of Edith Totley, even.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm saying Totley, Nakatani, and Comey were all decent wins. Like, he's got 3 good wins.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas to me, who is Haney's standout opponent?
Zara Abdullayev, because that's the person who technically got him.
Sean Porter in sparring.
Antonio Moran.
I mean, that technically got him the WBC interim, which then was upgraded to the, I guess, WBC regular.
And if we want to really speak facts here, no one went to see Haney versus Moran because of Haney. They went to see rising, undefeated Croatian heavyweight superstar, 10-0, 8 knockouts,
Facts.
Olympic bronze medalist, robbed of a gold medal against Tony Yoka, fight Gregory
Corbin.
Bad News Corbin. Yeah, they went to see that fight, so
they didn't Yeah, they didn't come to Estrada's fight to see Estrada beat on Dwayne Beamon.
There's
They
a reason
went to
they
that
call
fight to see the best Mexican heavyweight in the world, Mario
Facts.
Heredia, challenge the great
No
Croatian
one want to see a
sensation.
midget weight, bro. When you got two heavyweights fighting, bro. And this is what I'm saying. They call Maryland Little Croatia for a reason
I've
because
literally never heard anyone call it that.
because people come out for Hergovich, man. They come out to support the superstar boxer.
Did you see all those Croatian flags there? Come on, man. We can't
Exactly.
deny what we saw. I see the whole thing.
BT,
All
my
four eyes, that's
general of the Filip Hergovich fan club.
I'm the vice president of the Filip Hergovich fan club. He's the
Facts.
president. I'm the vice president.
I can't believe Tony Yoka got 2 gift decisions on his way to gold medal. Like literally the last 2 fights, just 2 gift decisions. That's
Hey, did you watch that
incredible.
fight last night?
What fight?
Hergovich Yoka.
I watched Joe Joyce Yoka. I haven't seen the other one in a while, but I remember when I watched it, I thought it was a bad decision.
But BT, when he comes to talking about Devin Haney has 24 wins, which is more than 15, he beat cab drivers from Tijuana for his first half of his career.
Yeah, bro. Let me give a quick shout out, bro. Hold on, bro, because I've been on mute, bro. Let me give a quick shout out to Coco Tyler, the MXBC man,
All right.
the youngest CEO in the game, bro. Shout out to Coco Tyler.
Well, is he the fastest, youngest 3-division CEO champion? Because that doesn't really matter. But
he's the youngest CEO in the game, bro.
Oh, okay. Yo,
shit, there's two true school
Max,
sports.
you said that he beat Tijuana cab drivers for the first part of his career. I don't think that matters, does it? Does that truly matter to get experience in quick succession?
I think he's referencing the point that H Money made about how prolific Haney is in terms of the rounds he's fought. When a lot of that is padded against lower level opposition, when he fought, he wasn't even in a
So we got like a boots in his situation here, where he's really good because he has a big number in his W column.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I would say Teofimo's resume is better at this point. I do hope that Devin Haney's resume does improve. I don't think Gamboa does it, for me anyways. I think Fortuna Linares, Ryan Campbell, I think those guys will do it. I think Manuel Togo will do it.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah, I think he's good enough to be a good name on his resume. Good win.
I'm gonna say this, bro. If we're just talking about numbers like that, then we already know Wan Heng Minniothan is better than Floyd Mayweather because 54 wins is greater than 50 wins. So I mean, we really want to get down. Like, bro, who compares the number of wins? Like, come on, bro. That don't mean shit. It's the quality.
This isn't freaking baseball. We're not comparing who has higher hits and base percentage and all that bullshit. This is boxing. So I don't get where H Mini comes off saying, "Oh, well, he boxed this many rounds and Teofimo will only box this many rounds." Like they're not paying you for overtime boxing. Like you're not going to get a bonus working for Devin Haney Promotions if Devin boxes 100 rounds or less than 100 rounds.
If that's the case, then young Stribling is a better fighter than Muhammad Ali.
Facts.
Although, never mind.
Wait. What?
I'm over here changing my name. Hold on. Gotta change my name.
Wait, Intangible, what do you mean never mind?
I was going to say something.
Oh, okay.
I took it back, though.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah, there you go. The actual number of wins doesn't matter as much as the quality of wins, which is why Lomachenko can have less than 20 professional fights and still be essentially a consensus top 3 pound-for-pound fighter.
Well, according to that logic, Jaron Ennis is greater than Lomachenko.
Factual. That's factual.
Oh, wait, and he's also, okay, well, not Spence.
Gilberto Ramirez is a top 3 pound-for-pound fighter.
If that's the case, then Jaime Munguia is better than Errol Spence. And he's the best fighter at 100, where he was the best fighter at 154 pounds. Patrick Teixeira is the best fighter at 154 pounds.
Look, you guys might go off at this, but Teofimo Lopez is way closer to Pretty Boy Floyd than Devin Haney.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah, he uses the shoulder roll and everything.
his style looks like it was more influenced by Floyd than Devin Haney's. Devin Haney is just he's all over the place.
I honestly, I don't really quite agree with that. I feel like Teofimo is more of a natural puncher than Devin Haney. I think Haney actually does prioritize defense more.
Mm-hmm.
I like your name, man. Good name.
Well, my name?
Yeah.
Oh,
So Teofimo is the next Floyd Mayweather, bro. Devin Haney, to me, is like the next Andre Berto under Hunter.
Wow.
That's gonna be my next live. I'm gonna do like H Money. Teofimo Lopez is the next Floyd Mayweather.
Everybody.
Yo, really quick, we got some breaking news. I just want to roast the WBC a little bit. At the WBC convention this evening, there was a serious debate about creating a new weight class between cruiserweight and heavyweight with a hypothetical limit of 225 pounds. The WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, said that they would create a committee to consider the proposal. That is complete garbage.
That's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting tired of that fat fuck, bro. Just trying to act like he's like some type of trendsetter, bro. I hope that motherfucker gets knocked out, bro.
Mauricio Suleiman, he's not fighting. How's he gonna get knocked out?
Yeah, but somebody needs to just one up on him, bro.
I hope Gilberto Mendoza from the WBA comes and slaps the shit out of him.
He has COVID, so he should just spit on him, man.
Yeah, or Paco Valcárcel from the WBO. You know, give him some of them Puerto Rican punches.
I hate you, Mauricio. If that happens,
no, it won't happen. It won't happen. There's too many things historically and money-wise for that division to not occur. I don't even think guys moving up would want that.
Well, yeah, all the sanctioning bodies would have to agree upon that as well. All right.
The two worst sanctioning bodies are definitely WBC and WBA.
If that fight were to happen, though, or not fight that, if they were to create a new weight class like that, you know, I'd say I'd quit watching boxing over pretty much everything, but that might be it for me. That might be it. Not kidding.
No, it would never happen. It would legitimately never happen. But the only funny thing that I can say that would come out of that is I think it would be hilarious to have Deontay Wilder as a two-division champion. that would be gold.
Yo, dude, maybe Thomas Adamek could have been a 3-weight world champion because of that. Who knows?
It could have been massive.
Man, maybe Lawrence Okole can be a 2-division champion.
Lawrence Okole.
Hey, highlight, get the smokes comment.
Yeah. Where's the comment? Let me see, get the smoke. He said, Croats. Oh, snap. Yo.
This is a highly suspect message.
Get the smoke. I'm going to say this. They definitely are when it comes to debates on YouTube. But, you know, and in the streets. But when it comes to the boxing ring, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that.
Among the Eastern Euros, Fritzi Zivic is the greatest Eastern European boxer of all time.
I got Jalal as my future pound number 1.
Nah.
He's a good fighter.
Makhmudov.
I really like Jalalov's skills.
No, I know you like Jalal. That's why I said it.
Hey, yo, BT, I want to get your thoughts on the Morel kid, bro, at 168. Do you see him as a future pound-for-pound fighter?
Talking about David Morel, the guy that fought on the Jamal James undercard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch him. I was out.
He tied Lomachenko for becoming the fastest world champion. They're counting the WBA interim and comparing it to Lomachenko's victory over Gary Russell Jr., which is hilarious. But to really quickly address Jalolov, he's a bum. He likes to beat up on teenagers. He was a professional, and he went back to the amateur circuit just to beat up on 12-year-old kids. What an absolute bum.
Most of the people actually
get better.
I know, it's a joke. It's a joke.
In my opinion, he didn't get better. All that happened was Yoka, Hrgovic, Joyce,
Yo, BT, my phone's overheating, bro. I gotta get off.
All right, Mini Max, take care, man.
I think he's better at controlling the distance, but I still think he struggles on the inside. He's going to struggle against guys who are pressuring him a lot.
He'll get smashed by a pressure fighter. Like, I think the class, he didn't do well in the class of 2016 Olympians. And all of his success came when all of them switched.
But he was younger, bro.
Yeah, he beat Edgar Munoz, who lost to Andre Ward in 2004.
But
Bro,
I
but
want to get
What an
L
OG.
Dog's point of view, bro, about Philip Hergovich, bro, versus Usyk.
Oh man, that's a hell of a fight. Me personally, I gotta pick Usyk to beat him. I think Usyk will outbox him.
Damn, Box Rec Wars reporting for duty. Damn.
What is that
Wait.
in reference to?
I'm not
I don't know
sure.
who he's calling out, bro.
Wait, what are we talking about?
No, get
I
the
don't
smoke
know.
out of comment. It said Boxrec Warriors reporting for duty.
You see, I am one of the greatest box rec interpreters of all time. My interpretations of those articles are second to none.
They really
That's a
are.
fake Get the smoke, bro.
Like, Intangible can recite everything from Boxrec.
Hey,
I can't.
official.
In fact, the first time I ever even like interacted with Intangible, we were reviewing the Boxrec pound for pound list, ironically,
All time.
and he knew all the fighters, all of them, every last one, every potato farmer that fought in the 1800s, he knew him.
Bro, but this is what doesn't. This is what I can't like. This is what pisses me off about some guys like Intangible, bro. He'll say Fritzy Zivic is the greatest Eastern European boxer of all time. There is like fuck all film of him. So how do you even know he's that good, bro? Like all
There's
there
He's
is,
film
going
of
by
him against Henry
speculations.
Armstrong.
all
He's
there
going
is
by
is some fucking
speculations,
pixel
bro.
moving around the
There's
screen.
film of him against Jake LaMotta. There is film of him.
Yeah, but those dudes were bombs, bro. You can't really compare them to a modern day
Errol
fighter, bro.
Henry
Spence
Armstrong
just
is a
so
bum.
good compared to these guys.
Henry Armstrong is a bum.
sucks, and
Oh,
Errol
okay,
Spence Jr.
nice.
is an OG.
No, all I'm saying,
Jake
there's
LaMotta
modern
is a
boxing,
bum.
bro, and there's
Harry-
old school boxing, bro. You can't really
Harry-
compare the situations, bro.
Okay, so what? He was fighting under those times.
Bro,
Training
boxing
methods
has
as well.
Do you know what the Queensberry's rules are, bro?
Yes, I do. There
Okay.
are certain rules changes that have occurred. So what though? He beat
But-
those guys regardless.
I just stated my point. I just stated my point, bro.
He was not in any
I
more
just stated
advanced
my
times
point,
at
bro.
all.
Intangible,
I
like,
told you
I've
the
got all due
Queensberry rules
respect for
was
Fritzy
much
Zivic.
different than the London Bryce fighting rules, bro. It's two different rules, man.
Bro, when I watch these old school boxers, I'm gonna be honest, like I got respect for them. They got great resumes. They deserve to be ranked among, greatest of all time if you're going off a like
No, because
resume.
Intangible is just trying to push a narrative, bro. I'm trying to
for
compare
me-
the
That's what I'm
London
going by. I'm
Prize
going by
rules
For me
resumes. I'm not
versus
going by
the
personally, like,
Queensberry rules, bro. And
yeah,
Intangible is not keeping the same energy.
Hefe, for me personally, I don't really compare anyone pre Sugar Ray Robinson. Like
You
to
don't
me,
even know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. That's why he's all quiet.
like that doesn't make any sense to me because a lot of these guys
Just
just
got
look like
bodied,
tough
bro.
guys. They just look like tough guys.
You just
fighting.
got bodied, bro.
I got bodied because he stated his opinion.
You got bodied, bro. But let me take over the show, man. BT said I'll take over, bro. Oh shit, he's back. Oh shit, he's gone, bro. So let me take over, man. Let me give a quick shout out to the chat, bro. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to.
But
Get
I'll
the
be honest,
Smoke,
there's probably just
Coco
as much
Tyler
film of
saying,
Fritzy Zivic
hold
as there
on,
is
bro.
of
Hold on, bro.
Lomachenko
I'm
in the
hosting the
pros.
show, bro. Let me host the show, bro. Let me host it, man. Shout out to Coco Tyler, Get the Smoke, Hawker Mustang, Saint Brit. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the J4B, the MXBC. We are the past, the future, and the present of boxing, bro. We are the super entertainment show, bro. Come sign up to the chat, bro. Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to the Queensberry Rules, man. Shout out to everything, man. And I want to also get a quick shout out to my hood, Oak Cliff, man, West Illinois. Stand up, bro. Throw up your set, bro. I'm throwing up my set right now, bro. I'm throwing it in the air, bro.
Cool. Yo, so what's your favorite fucking okay, actually, for real, Henry Armstrong is a bum is a very it's one of the best things I've heard. I'll be back once I get done eating. Have a good one.
That's what I thought. Duck, bro. Duck.
Yeah, I'm ducking, bro.
Duck the smoke, man. Yeah, man. Quick shout out to the MXBC. The MXBC, not only are we pushing real shit, bro, we're pushing a narrative, man. And the narrative is a narrative towards the future, man. So shout out to the whole MXBC.
I'm
man.
actually the host of the show according to BT, so
Wait, hold on. No, dog. Chill out, bro.
Nah,
Chill
nah,
out when an
nah,
OG speaking, bro.
nah. All right.
Hold on, bro. Chill out when an OG speaking, bro. Go ahead.
All right. Well, apparently I'm the host of the show, so look, I missed that last bit with Intangible and Hefe, but I agree with Hefe, man. Like, I don't know how we can compare these old fighters with there's barely any footage. I respect them. They deserve to go down as great. But the thing that bothers me is when people say, like, oh, this guy would destroy this guy. Like, I don't know, man. There's just not enough footage for us to even see. And the footage I have seen of a lot of these guys, they look like kind of like tough guys having a street fight with some rules.
There's no technique. The technique wasn't developed till like the fucking 70s, bro. So that's I like to draw the invisible line around the 70s, man. The 70s changed the game up. We went from 15 to 12 rounds, so a lot of things changed. The glove size changed, bro. A lot of things changed, and also, Unbiased is asking you a question, L Dog, that you've been ducking, man. I'm gonna put it here, bro. L Dog said Loma's resume was overrated. I'll have to ask him that question.
Yeah, look, it is overrated by quite a few people, man. You still got some people putting him number one pound for pound, which is actually, to me, Canelo is number one pound for pound, bro, and it's not even close. Lomachenko does not have a win on the level of a Gennady Golovkin, and Canelo has other good wins as well. Golovkin, Daniel Jacobs, uh, those two wins are pretty damn good.
But I'll tell you this, bro. Loma has a better resume than Bud, and people like to big up Bud. Bud
That's
hasn't
facts,
done
bro.
shit, bro. People like to, just because he became undisputed, man. That don't mean shit, bro. He fought bums, and Dongo was a bum, certified bum. I don't know who else
Bro, hey,
he fought for the other belts, man, but they're bums, bro. So I think
if
Lomachenko has a much better resume.
bro, Unbiased was trying to tell me if Loma becomes undisputed by beating Teofimo and Haney, that Bud's run is still better than his at undisputed.
Nah, I think Unbiased might be trolling a little bit there. Unbiased, he's
Now,
a Terrence Crawford fan. I don't know how he feels about Lomachenko. I get some hating vibes from him, bro. But
yeah, I
Unbiased,
think he's a Loma hater, bro. But look, I like Unbiased. He's I think he is a bit of a Loma hater. I see what he's saying about the Teofimo fight though, because I
yeah,
went and
but
watched
he's
the
not
footage.
smoke
That's a
free.
dangerous fight.
He's not smoke free. Unbiased is not smoke free. He likes to talk from the chat, but he's not smoke free, bro. But what's up, Beanie
Nah,
Town?
Yo, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good,
yeah,
bro.
we can
Yeah,
hear.
you're coming in clearly.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's
What's up,
going on?
man?
This is Mike from Boston, right?
Formerly known as one of the mics. There's a couple mics from Boston, but
Oh, okay.
that's why I changed my shit up because there was another mic from Boston, so I changed it up.
Man,
Hey
that's
man,
unlucky.
what do you think about the topic we're talking about, like these older boxers being compared to the new generation?
I mean, I think that there's always going to be issues with that. I mean, you're never going to be able to come to a real conclusion about if you're trying to compare two fighters from different generations. I mean, it's because every generation, there's a new. They kind of fight with a new style. When the Klitschko's were reigning, people kind of. I just find it very difficult to really pick a matchup between like someone who fought in the 1970s or the 1960s and someone who fights now. That's just me personally, but I don't have, I mean, it's, interesting to do. I just think it's difficult.
Hey, yo, Mike from Boston. Unbiased said Mike from Boston is a clown, bro. I don't know if you
No,
want to
he said
respond
a
to
No, he
that.
clone.
said a clone because he said he's seen at least 4 Mike from Boston's.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a lot of.
F is trying to start things, man. He's an instigator, which
Nah, nah,
in my hood,
it did say clown.
those instigators they get taught a lesson.
The what, bro? What did you say?
I said in my hood, instigators get taught a lesson, man, and that's respect others.
Hey,
So
bro, you can't come to my hood, IBT, so don't even try to check me, bro.
yeah, bro, I'm from your hood, so
You ain't about shit, bro.
IBT, as the host of the show, I'm gonna ask you to respect an OG when an OG is talking to you, bro.
Hey, yo, but Mike from Sports, bro. What are you claiming, bro? You claiming LDBC, MXBC, UGC? What are you claiming, bro?
Sorry, say that one more time.
What are you claiming, bro? What hood are you claiming, bro? J4B, MXBC, LDBC?
I sure shit don't claim LDBC, but I don't know what those other things are.
I
Okay,
think
so
he's like me, bro. He's just a neutral guy, man.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I want to find your perspectives, bro, from the sport of boxing.
I'm pretty neutral, man. I like boxing. I don't give a shit
Your
about
mic is horrible, bro. I
Yeah,
can't hear you.
you sound robotic right now. Maybe fix your mic really quick. But
let me leave and come back.
yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good. Really quick, guys. The WBC president Mauricio Suleiman has announced that if Teofimo Lopez were to beat Vasyl Lomachenko, he would be granted the WBC franchise champion. Initial ruling stated fighters who beat franchise champions get the diamond title, but he said Lopez would deserve the franchise designation. So what do we make
That's
of
great
that?
news. Great
That's
news.
great
What's
news.
up? What's up with it, bro? What's up, bro?
We'll give him a moment to get his
Well,
mic
to
working or
me,
whatever.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. What's
look,
up? What's
Glenn.
good with it, bro?
What's good? You tell me, homie. What's
What's
good?
good,
You
bro?
don't want you running the
What's
channel.
good,
What's
bro?
going on? You tell me
We're
what's
talking
good.
boxing, bro.
I know. That's what I'm here for. It's a boxing channel.
Hey,
Yo,
bro. What are your
What you
thoughts on
talking
what
about, though?
IBT said? What are your thoughts
Huh?
on what IBT said, bro?
Yo, I just came in. You know how it blocks the information from coming in when you join in the channel. So
Yeah, I'll
remind me.
repeat it. I'll repeat it. Basically,
You got a retarded phone, bro.
the WBC president confirmed that if Teofimo Lopez is to defeat Vasyl Lomachenko, that he shall be granted the WBC franchise designation, not the diamond belt. So he'll actually take Lomachenko's franchise status. What do you make of that? This
No,
is
he
right.
won't. He'll just be given
So
franchise status as well.
yeah. So
Both?
okay. So my point of view on that, right? And Hefe, keep your mouth shut when I'm talking, please. All right. So
Hey, bro. Don't
what
try
I'm
to
talking
check me,
about,
bro. Just
yo,
speak your piece,
I
bro.
already checked you. Don't try to
Speak your
check me.
piece, bro.
You
Speak
tell
your piece,
everybody,
bro. Don't try to check
everybody
me, bro.
disrespects you.
Fellas,
Everybody
Keep it civil,
disrespects
bro.
you.
This ain't your
Everybody
channel, bro.
disrespects
Chill out,
you.
bro.
It ain't your
I
channel
already
neither,
told you.
bro. So
Come to
get
the
off me. Get off
MXBC,
me.
bro.
Get off me, bro. Get off.
Chill out,
You
bro.
invite me.
H Money already
You
exposed
invited
you,
me. You
bro.
know why you invited me?
Chill
You know
out,
why
bro.
you invited me? Because you get more views when I'm there. That's why you invited me. So that's why you invited me. So anyway, I might show up
Chill out.
tonight, but
Keep
I
it
might be on
boxing,
punch
bro.
drunk. I might be on punch drunk because your channel's shit right now. So
Glenn,
anyway, I might hype your shit
My
up though.
channel is shit, bro,
You know
but
what I
you
mean?
a bitch. Simple as that. Go
All
ahead.
right. Oh, I'm a bitch now. Oh, Glenn's a bitch because he don't want to show up to my channel that sucks. Nah, I'll probably show up to the popular channel. But anyway, going back to what we talking about.
bro.
So going back to what we talking about. Bro, I don't need you to interpret what I'm saying. Yo, like, did you ask
Glenn,
me a
let L
question or
Dog
not?
speak, bro. He's hosting the
No,
show.
you asked me a question. You asked me a
Glenn,
question. So
let
am I
Glenn
supposed to
speak,
speak?
bro.
chill,
He's
man,
hosting
chill.
the
Can
show.
I answer the question or not?
Let L Dog speak, bro.
No. Yeah, y'all trying to run over this dude's channel, and I already see you guys doing that shit everywhere. I'm trying to talk now. You asked me a question, I'm trying to answer. You don't want me to answer because I'll just
shut up
chime
for
off.
2 seconds and then I'll
No,
let you
you shut
answer
the
the
fuck up.
question.
You already spoke a bunch of bullshit already. You're not
Oh
making
my
no sense. You
gosh,
asked me
Yeah,
a
bro.
question,
Respect
right?
L Dog, bro. He's the host of the show,
I
bro,
don't
and
need to
he's an
respect
OG.
nobody, bro. I don't need to
L
respect
Dog's an
nobody, bro.
OG, bro. He's
You
a
respect
Croatian
me and I
OG, bro.
respect you. Yeah, you respect me, I respect you. I'm a
You
fucking
know
OG,
he's a
40
Kiwi,
years
right,
old.
bro?
What
You
are you
do know
talking
that
about,
he's a
bro?
Kiwi.
What are you talking
You're
about?
ruining the show,
What are you
bro.
talking
You're
about?
ruining the show.
Chill out,
I'm
bro.
not. Yo, you ruining the show because you
here's
asked me a
what we're
question.
gonna
I'm
do,
trying to
man.
answer. You still interrupting me.
His mic is
All
too
right,
powerful,
just
bro.
answer. Just answer then.
That's what I'm trying to do, but they keep trying to interrupt. So
All right.
anywho. So when it comes down to it, when it comes to the fight, I believe that that this money is being taken away on the wrong end. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't feel like I feel like y'all being a little biased. To be honest with you, man, y'all got to elaborate a little more on what y'all talking about because it sounds real biased. It sounds like y'all just got one point of view and y'all trying to run with that, and y'all really not giving any details.
All right, Glenn. Let me address that. In what regard do we are
Wait,
we
let
biased
L Dog
or-
speak, bro. L Dog
Yeah,
was gonna
let me
say
speak
something.
for a second. Glenn, I'm not coming at you, bro. I'm just saying we gotta get some order, alright? So stop calling our Jefe a bitch. Our Jefe stop calling
No.
Glenn a bitch. We're going to keep it civil. We're going to have a good boxing conversation, and we're not going to get into this, trying to punk another guy, all right? Glenn,
Facts.
speak your piece.
Glenn, speak what?
Speak your piece.
All right. So reestablish your question and nobody interrupt, please.
Okay.
If you want to have a conversation, reestablish your question and I will respond like I always do.
Okay, so the initial statement was that the WBC president is now saying that the franchise championship designation will go to Teofimo Lopez if he is to defeat Vasyl Lomachenko. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so my thoughts are initially when they first established the WBC, belt, the belt that Loma has, exactly, the one that Canelo has. Originally, it was non-transferable, right? Originally, it was supposed to be because they can move up and down versus weight class and fight whoever the champion is in that weight class. That was the original message to everybody at the beginning of that belt. Okay, so now. You have other people like Teofimo that can potentially beat Loma, and now you see now you want to play around and start. Ooh, you see what I'm saying? That this is playful shit. You know what I mean? So anyway, so when it comes down to the facts, is it transferable? So according to Punch Drunk, and he's in house with them, he's saying that it is going to be transferable. So he hasn't lied yet. Everything that he said came to fruition. So
yeah, but you can't use. Wait, hold on, bro. Wait, hold on, bro. Let me say my piece, bro.
No.
Let me say my piece, bro.
No,
let me say my, bro. I just want to say this real quick, bro. No, bro, because he's going on a long ass rant, bro. Let me just say this.
It's not a rant. I'm just trying to make my point.
Let me just say. How can you use Punch Drunk as a source? How can you use Punch Drunk as a source? Wait, hold on, bro. Let me just say this real quick. You can get back to speaking, bro. You could get back to speaking, bro. But let me just say this real quick, bro.
You need to take control,
Yo, True School, let me say this real quick, bro.
Come on, man.
Let me say this
I'm
real.
on the channel with Hefe, bro. Sometimes you want to dick ride me and I'm your best friend. Other times you want, come to my channel, bro. Because I hype up your channel, and then other times you want to start disrespecting because you got all of your minions on the channel. Bro, just relax, bro. Relax, homie.
Speak your keys or speak your piece, man.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, okay. So originally it was supposed to be non-transferable. That's what the belt was supposed to be, non-transferable. It was supposed to be you can move up and down.
I want to cut you off, but Teofimo's dad is actually here in the chat right now.
There we go.
Wow.
Yo, Junior.
Shout out to Teofimo Sr, bro. I'm glad your son found his balls to fight, man. But Lomachenko's gonna whoop his ass, bro.
Those are haters, bro. Don't listen to them, bro. Those are haters, bro.
Hey, it's just boxing talk, Junior. It's just boxing talk, bro.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
To Mr. Lopez Sr, I'm a Lomachenko fan, but I respect your son. He's a hell of a fighter. He's the captain of the new generation. I think he's a future pound for pound fighter. And man, just get him ready for this fight, man.
Yeah. Well,
get him ready for this fight.
Let me say this to Glenn's point, bro. Let me say this to Glenn's point real quick, True School. Glenn said he's using Punch Drunk as a source, bro. Punch Drunk is biased. He's a biased source. You can't really use him as a source. So, Glenn, your whole point was nonchalant.
Let me actually wait, Glenn. Glenn, let me debunk that for you. This is not from Punch Drunk's YouTube or Teofimo Sr. even. This is from the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman. So this isn't just a rumor or something that we've heard behind the scenes. It's something that he is now
you guys are still talking, and Lopez Sr. is here. I want to hear him.
That's actually what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna drop the link if you want to come. So, Junior, if you're here, Junior, you click that link. It'd be nice to hear your side of the story and just talk about the fight and how things came together and things like that. There you go, Junior.
Please educate them, Mister.
I actually want to know. I want to hear from their side.
I want to apologize to Glenn, bro. I didn't want to come from disrespectful, bro. But that's just how we talk in my hood, bro.
Okay.
Man, you know what? You apologize to me 20 million times and you still disrespect me, but I love you. So it's all good.
Forgive him 55 times if you got to.
Yeah, I'm 22 million and one times right now, bro. I accept his apology, bro.
There you go. We got intangible back, intangibles back here, but I'm waiting for Junior. That's what I want.
Yeah, let's keep it
what's
simple,
good?
guys. Let's not talk over Junior if he comes on. Let's hear him out because his son is the one who's actually going to be fighting in this mega fight.
Right, but Eldo, go ahead, man. I'm my bad.
Man,
Go ahead.
I had to leave for a little bit. I had to go eat something, but I made sure to eat fast. It wasn't no duck, man. I was just in between rounds. They had to cut some loose tape, but I'm back, bro.
Well, what did you eat, bro?
I had a goddamn burger.
That's what's up.
And some tater tots.
That's what's up, bro. I just ate some Whataburger, bro. Shout out to Whataburger, man. Shout out to Texas.
Shout out to Texas, man. Hey,
anybody else on here, bro? Been to Whataburger?
I've been to Whataburger.
Yeah, that place is good, man.
They had one when I lived in Jacksonville.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think. I hope Junior comes on, but I don't know if he hasn't come on. If he hasn't come on already, then I don't think he's coming on. Period.
Hey, Whataburger, ain't that where Devin Haney's last opponent worked?
Oh man.
Nah, man. I want to give a quick shout out to Teofimo Lopez Sr, bro. He's done a great job with his son, man. But I just think Lomachenko's gonna get him, bro. I hope y'all prepare. I hope y'all keep it 100, bro, and let the best man win, bro.
Hey, yo, I want everybody to put their mics on mute because he's actually here. He's actually here.
Oh
everybody
shit!
Put your mics on mute.
All right.
All right. Junior, what's up, man? How you doing?
I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me? Junior, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Junior. Hello? Junior, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hold on a second, guys. I can't hear you guys.
Okay, come back. Just come back. All right.
Tell him to pick up the volume, bro. Sometimes that's what it is.
Junior, pick up the volume. Put up the volume. Okay, so I think Junior's gonna come back, or I don't know what happened. But we'll get it straightened out. He'll be here soon. We'll talk to Junior soon. I don't know what happened to Junior, but yeah, we're here. We're live. We started talking about Teofimo Lopez, and now his dad's supposed to be on here. I mean, he was on here, but he couldn't quite hear us. Just he needs to turn up the volume. See, Junior, turn up the volume. That's what we'll tell him.
Is he still there, bro?
I don't think he is. I think on my screen it's frozen. He's frozen. Oh, hold on. He's back.
To go in and out.
Hold on. He's back. Let's try it now. All right, Junior. I think. Let me see.
What's up? Everybody there?
Junior, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
What's up, man? Good to have you on.
How you guys doing? All right?
We're doing fantastic.
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, I remember you from Florida, bro.
Have I met you before? I don't think I met you actually.
I think I seen you before in one of the fights in the LBC.
I went to an amateur fight, and I know your son was there, but this was like years before, about a year or two before he was pro.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. That's what I was saying, a long time ago.
Yeah, a couple of years. I wanted to
everybody. Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you about just all the stuff that happened surrounding this fight with your son. You know, a lot of people thought that he was going to go ahead and just duck Lomachenko. So, like, what exactly happened on your end from the fight?
I mean, I'm really upset at people because sometimes I love this game because not a lot of people know what I know. You know, so it's always good to be on top and know boxing and know how to read boxing. And I've been saying this for the past 2 years, and people still don't believe. They don't believe. You know, every time they say something, my son comes and just shuts everybody up. And we're gonna do the same thing with Lomachenko, bro. And it's gonna be easier than the Comey fight. I guarantee you right now. You know, there's a lot of flaws in Lomachenko that nobody understands. You know, and we're gonna capitalize on that. come fight night, October 17th, man. I'm just so happy that this fight has been made. And for those people that didn't believe my son was gonna fight, they don't know nothing about boxing. This is the easiest fight my son is gonna have. The better the competition, the easier it is for us.
Yeah, I know. I know many years ago, just like being from the South Florida area. I don't know if you got. Do you know a kid named Slick Vic? He was an amateur fighter.
Yeah, I talked to Vic, little Vic. I talk to him all the time.
Yeah, I know his dad really well, and I remember I saw them a couple years ago at 7-Eleven, and they told me when your son was 4-0, they said, Gordo. I'm like, yeah, I know Gordo. He's like, when he moves up, don't bet against him because he's not gonna ever lose. They told me that years ago.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's easy money, bro. Especially that the fight is gonna be against us, so the odds are gonna be with Loma. So that's an easy way to make some good money.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to disclose what weaknesses you see in Lomachenko, but like, what weaknesses do you see in him? If you want to expose them.
Well, that's up to me and my son in the camp, and we gotta coordinate and put all the fundamentals in the ring and do what we do best, man. And you know what? Adapting. My son knows how to adapt.
Yeah.
To any style. And I don't know if you could go back on tape and you look at my son's fights from the beginning of the round. He already, like 30 seconds it takes him to figure you out. Like we just figured the same way we figured out Comey. That was, that was a placement shot he hit Comey with. You know what I'm saying? He tricked him with a jab to the body and he just went straight down. We practice that all the time.
Yeah,
so
right down the pipe.
That bullet is coming. And Lomachenko's not going to know neither. And it's going to be even easier because Loma comes forward. So, we're going to be able to find him, and it's going to be the beginning of the end. I don't see that guy being able to take a good hard shot for my son, and that's just going to dictate the pace. We gotta hurt him. We gotta hurt him fast, and so this fight could be easier for my son. No father or coach wants their fighter to go the extra rounds if they don't have to. So my son is ready, man, and if you notice, he has less rounds fought than Loma. I think Loma has around 60 rounds in his 15 fights with that one loss that he has against Toledo. My son has over 100. I mean, my son has 60 rounds and Lomachenko has over 130 rounds in the same amount of fights. So that tells you a lot. You know what I'm saying? And don't come to me over here, Walters and Reagan and all these little midgets. All these guys were too small for Lomachenko, and everybody knows it. And it's not like we're gonna go in there and fight him aggressively. My son could box. And to me, my son is a way better boxer than Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Because we come with bad intentions. Absolutely. All the time. So in a blink of an eye, my son could take you. So, I'm just telling everybody to stay tuned, bro. When that fight comes, do not go to the kitchen. Do not go get popcorn. Get everything ready before the fight starts because it's gonna be a bang and a big one.
Yeah, man, you got me hyped, Senior. Do you feel like this could be a fight where your son shows off his boxing ability a bit more? Because that seems to be something very underrated about him.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Wait, hold on a second.
All right. I don't know what happened, but yeah, we got Senior, man. He's getting us hype for the fight. Can y'all hear me?
You put this on speaker.
Yeah,
we hear you, bro.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, for those of you that are on the panel, if you have any questions for Senior, feel free to ask him. Maybe you guys have some questions.
Hold on a second. I'm getting my audio back.
All right, take your time. We got another
For some
time.
reason, the audio you touched it.
Yeah, just come back in. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but Senior got me hyped for this fight. He got me hyped for this fight, man.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to get the audio right. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, I mean, one thing's for sure, Senior is not lacking in confidence when it comes to this fight.
Hold on, just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to get you on speaker.
If any of y'all got questions for Senior, let me know in the comments.
Well, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna turn on the audio.
Okay.
That's why I hate these things, man. They never work, bro.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit difficult.
Hold on a second. Turn it on. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna try one more time. Hold on, guys. Hello. Hello.
Hey.
We hear you.
Man, this is horrible.
See you back.
Wait. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes.
I hear you just.
I don't think you can hear us.
Yeah, but they won't be able to see my face.
I guess we can see you.
Hold on a second.
Okay. All right, so he cut out, but yeah, he sounds really, really confident about this fight, and he's got me hyped. He's got me feeling confident about my pick.
I want to ask him, if anything, what he sees after that fight. If he wins, does he see himself moving up, or does he see himself fighting Haney? I want to hear about Verdeo. Like, where do they think that he's at? I want to hear all of that, man.
You know what I want to do, guys? I'm gonna try to take everybody off the panel. I want to see if it works. Maybe it's a thing with having 20 people on. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Appreciate you for having me on, bro.
Let's try that. Hold on. Let's try that. Let me see. All right, hold on. Let me take a tangible off. Let's see. So we're gonna patiently sit here and wait for Junior Lopez, because maybe we had an issue with and I'm gonna get my name back because that's really unprofessional. That's really unprofessional what I'm doing. I got Philip Hergovic Joe Daddy as my name, so we're gonna change my name while we're sitting here waiting for Junior. But yeah, if y'all got any questions for Junior, we'll wait for him to come back, and we'll definitely be talking to him because he seems to have a lot to say, and for good reason, because he had a lot of people, even people like myself, a bit worried, about if his son was going to fight high tech or not, because this is a fight that we really want to see. It's a fight that boxing fans are salivating for, and thank God we're getting it. It's good for the sport. Even better that it's on ESPN, free ESPN, and not pay-per-view, because they could have easily put this on pay-per-view. So Junior, if you're out there, I don't know if Junior you can still hear me, but Junior, if you're out there, I got everybody off the panel. So if you want to come on, it could just be me and you. And let's see. He's back now, so let's see if this works.
Can you guys hear me now?
You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What were you saying before you cut out? Like you were going on a long rant.
So we were talking about, like, what everybody started to say that my son can't box or whatever it is. Say that, and I'm happy, man. I want everybody to think the worst of us. We want to be the underdogs, because that's the best taste of boxing, man. When you win and everybody's against you, it just tastes so much better. The victory is so much better. When it's like that. And I've been doing that every fight, and I'm so happy, man.
Yeah, you get to kind of turn the haters into believers.
Exactly.
Become fans. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing we did to Magdaleno. My son loves southpaws. My son loves southpaws. He loves them. He fights better with a southpaw than with an orthodox fighter. So we just ready, man. I'm so happy. The world is waking up right now to these news. The fight is on, and it's just amazing, man. We're bringing boxing back, and that's all that matters. This is the fight that everybody wanted to see in 2020, and we're making those fights happen.
I've been seeing you in my comment section for a long time, so I know you've watched my videos and stuff. I've been picking your son for a long time. Like, even after the Nakatani fight, I was one of the few channels I was saying, you know what? I think Teofimo is gonna. I think he's still gonna be Lomachenko, even after it was a tough performance against Nakatani.
Well, to me, I didn't see that fight to be tough. My son was just not. He didn't care about that fight. He won every round. I saw him winning every round. He was never in trouble with Nakatani, to the extent where Nakatani could steal a round from him. Even though the judges had him winning 11 rounds to 1. to me, I saw that fight, because in boxing, people don't know how to read the fight. The fight is not only about touching people, it's about connecting people with the right punches that count. And that's what my son does best. His shots are so clear that you cannot say that he didn't hit the fighter or whatever it is. Lomachenko throws a lot of patty cake punches, and that's just gonna be. I know how to break that down. And come July 17, the whole world. I mean, August. What is it? October 17. The whole everybody's gonna know. Everybody's gonna find out that my son ain't know nothing to mess with. I wouldn't get in that ring with him. I'll tell you that much.
I've heard that. I've heard that he's going to train in Big Bear. Is there any truth to that? Is that where he's going to do his camp?
As of right now, everybody's going to know the details probably by Monday. You know what I'm saying? But definitely the fight. I think we're going to start camp this week coming up. And we have enough time, man. We have up to October 17th, so he'll be way better than ready by that time. And he's walking around 151 right now, 152. So there's not a lot of weight we got to take out. I'm just so happy this is already the opportunity that I needed from 2 years ago. I've been saying it. I even said one number of fights we're going to have by the time we face Lomachenko. I said he was going to be world champion in 15 fights, and it happened. I said he was going to knock freaking Lomachenko's head off in the 16th fight. So that's going to happen. Well, the universe gives me whatever I want, bro. And that's all I believe in. Plus my son. And it's not only about the universe. It's just the way my son fights. There's no fighter like him out there. Not one fighter like him. My son doesn't fight sloppy. You got guys over here in the game that they throw right hands and they almost touch the ground when they throw the right hands. They all, a fighter. The reason why my son looks so good, he looks like you're watching a movie in there. You know what I'm saying? He's never off balance. He don't like to grab. He goes in there to fight. And I know that my son is too much for Lomachenko. Too much. There's no way he's gonna go 12 rounds with my son. It's impossible. Impossible. Because we're fighting like a 122 pounder. Yeah. So
I'm happy this fight is happening because I really feel like Teofimo Lopez hasn't had to show his entire skill set, and I feel like this could be a bit more. I think he's going to show more in this fight than he's shown in the past. What do you think?
Not every fight is the same, So let's see what Lomachenko comes into and brings to the table. We're going to go in there to fight. If Lomachenko decides to run, that's his problem. If he tries to come back in, that's his problem. Any way he does it, we're going to be ready.
Does Lomachenko remind you of any fighters that you guys saw in amateurs that maybe he fought in the amateurs?
Nah. We never got the chance because he was already out.
No, I know.
I think his last Olympics was like 7 years ago, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, does Lomachenko's style remind you of anybody that you guys already fought in the amateurs? Does he remind you of a fighter that you guys fought in the amateurs or in the pros?
Not really. But I mean, we faced guys like him before. A guy with a lot of ammunition, throwing a lot of punches, and we just dissect that from him. And we're gonna dissect that from his boxing arsenal. And little by little, we're gonna be taking away his weapons. And that's how schematically we're gonna freaking destroy this dude. First I gotta get to him mentally. You know what I'm saying? Before the fight, so I gotta get him really ready before the fight. I'm gonna talk the truth, and he's gonna know it. Like I tell every other fighter that my son faces, my son's gonna freaking destroy you, and let's see how mental Lomachenko is for this fight. He knows he's facing a bigger guy. I told my son, listen, you gotta just do what you do best, bro, and that's box, bro. Go in there, box, don't get hit, and then we have a couple of things we need to work out, but that's up to me and my son to decide what we're gonna do. I don't want to show too much or show less than show more, so I'm going to stay quiet for a while, and everybody's just going to see what's going to happen come October 17th.
Okay. I know that you guys kind of started going at Lomachenko. It was on the Linares fight. You guys were on the undercard, and Teofimo said, I want to steal the show. And it seemed like that was the first time Lomachenko really didn't like you guys. At what point?
Listen, we always stole the show from him. We did it with Pedraza, and we did it with Linares. Both times.
But at what point do you think he started not to like you guys? Was it around that time, or was it later on?
I really don't care. I guess it's from the moment I screamed at him in the hotel.
Yeah.
You know, I went up to his face and I told him, "Yo, we're gonna get you, bro.
What do you
Every
say to
time
you?
we're in the show with you, we're gonna steal the show, and then come to say on my son's 16 fight, we're gonna take your head off." You know, he's the only fighter that he's asked for a belt for.
That is
How
true.
come he didn't ask Crawler for a belt? You know what
I
I'm
was saying
saying?
the same thing. I was saying the same thing. How come we didn't ask Crawler for a belt?
Read through the fine print, man. I'm telling you. And come boxing. I'm not done with boxing. We got years and years of this, man. You know, and come October 17, I know what my son is going to do. I don't care what anybody says. Man, everybody's wrong. They're always wrong. Oh, he's ducking. But that's only the haters. You understand? There's no ducking in boxing with my son. My son don't duck no man. He ain't scared of no man.
Man,
He said it numerous of times. The only reason why Lomachenko does what he does is because everybody respects him. My son ain't gonna respect him. You know, he already said it that this thing is what you call it, that this fight right now with Lomachenko, you know, is personal. That's what he said. You understand? Because he just doesn't like the way the guy walks around, thinks he's the best thing that ever lived. When my son knows that that we're gonna expose him. My son knows we are, and that's what my son loves doing best. You know, the more criticism that my son receives from everybody, it boosts him up more because he wants to prove the whole world wrong. That's why he did what we did to Comey. You know, they bashed him for that. They bashed him for that Nakatani fight.
I remember when he fought Diego Magdaleno, that was like the only time in his career so far, I think, where he really had something against his opponent. Because, like, Diego had made some comments, I think it was about Honduras and things like that, right?
Exactly.
Right?
And look what happened to him.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I don't understand, if you go look at my son's tapes, bro, we don't miss. I don't know what the hell are people thinking, that they think that Lomachenko's not going to get cracked. They're in for a big, I mean, not for a long night because it's going to be a short night, but they're in for a big surprise. My son does not miss. You know, this guy's not the invisible man, bro. He's going to be right there. He's going to get it. I already know.
Do you expect Lomachenko to come out fighting like more kind of fearful or timid, or do you think he's going to exchange with Teofimo more? Like, what kind
We're
of
going to be prepared for everything. We're going to be prepared for anything he chooses to do. You understand? You know, it's up to him. Whatever he brings to the table, we're ready for it. We're going to be ready.
I know you guys can't look past any fights, but like, if you do in this fight, people are going to want that Devin Haney fight. How do you think that one plays out?
There's no reason to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney doesn't have a real WBC belt. That belt was given to him. He didn't fight nobody for it. The man right now to beat is Lomachenko. We don't need to prove to nobody nothing else. If Devin Haney wants to fight us, he's got to move up to 140. We'll wait for him over there. We got other business to deal with after this fight. It's up to my son, though, because I think there's like a rematch clause on the contract. I don't know if that's true. I think Loma asked for that, but I don't know how it is. I don't know anything about the contract right now. All I know is that they told me to get ready because they're flying me out. I got to start training my son and do what I do best, opening up his eyes, making him, doing the drills that I always do with him. And I'm just excited, man. You know, this kid is just getting better and better and better and better. And this rest that he had this whole year, this is amazing because he's ready. You know, it's like he hasn't fought in a long time. So, he has no injuries, no nothing. Everything is beautiful. And the more my son rests, the better he performs.
Yeah. So you're saying he gets really fresh right now.
Did I say that?
You're saying that Teofimo feels very fresh, like his body is fresh.
Oh, yes. He's ready, man. He's anxious. I mean, you've seen a couple of his videos. Destroying the heavy bag. So we ready.
How far do you feel like he is from being like one of the best fighters in boxing? I mean, I know you probably view him as that, but
this is the beginning. This is the beginning. He's already a world champion, and now we're gonna unify all the belts. Mauricio told me that he was gonna give me the WBC. That my son will be the franchise champion after this fight. He's not gonna want to have a loser in his bracket. So I told Mauricio, we want that strap. You got to give it to us. So we might even get those 2 gold medals they gave him in the amateurs. He might put that in the contract.
He might have to come up off those and just hand them over to you.
Exactly, man. What are you gonna do with 2 gold medals? You can't even look at them anymore after you get knocked out by my son. So, you know,
Yeah,
it's gonna be ugly, bro. It's gonna be ugly. You know, once we get rid of all that shit he does, bro, it's over. It's over.
Target practice. Target practice.
Exactly.
Do you guys like?
Don't understand, bro? When you get hit with those punches that my son hits you with, bro, your whole style changes.
Yeah, change it. He changes everything about you.
Man, I can't wait, man. I see it so clearly, bro, that I don't understand why freaking people that are more experts than me in boxing can't see it. You understand? It's just weird. It's weird. And I've been saying this to my son since he was like 13, 14, when he was beating up a freaking on world champions at the age of 13, 14, 15 in sparring. You know, I knew it from then. And we always see people were like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy's a champion, bro. Like for real, you know. Yeah. So right now it's a takeover. That's why they call us a takeover, because we're taking over boxing. You know, my son is the most talked about boxer right now. And especially now that he took this fight, he's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm here to protect him, to be with him, to make sure that he doesn't get hurt in the ring. That is my job as a father and as a coach.
Yeah. What plans do you guys have, if any, for like sparring partners? Like, who are you gonna bring in to kind of emulate that Lomachenko style? If there's anybody out there.
Right now, we don't know yet. You know, I was thinking a little bit of Luke Campbell. I spoke with Luke Campbell about 2 days ago, and we might bring him in, even though he's a little bit taller than Loma, but probably work on the body shots with Luke Campbell. So we might have Luke Campbell. We might have Gary Russell. I don't know. It depends. You know, it's up to them. We gotta, you know, they gotta let me know when everything's ready and set for the sparring, which is gonna take maybe 2 weeks from now. 2 to 3 weeks from now, we're gonna start sparring. So basically, right now it's only the fundamentals, getting him ready. We got the best in the business with the company that Top Rank has, that gave us to lose the weight. Perfecting Athletes is doing a great job. They did a great job in this last fight. I was very happy with that performance. So we are using them again for this fight. So they got to take care of his weight. It's not going to be that hard. We only got to lose maybe 15 to 12, 17 pounds. So, you know, we right there, man. You know,
your son's like a big kid. So like, how far do you think
I don't know where he puts it, man. I don't know where he puts it. It's just, it's crazy, you know, how he lasted so long at this weight division. And it's just ridiculous, you know. And the most important thing is just staying in shape, making sure that he makes his weight and he goes in that ring strong. That's the only thing that we have to worry about. You know, everything else he knows what to do in the ring, especially with all the drills that I'm going to be teaching him. And basically everything that we already have, we're just going to add some other stuff into it, you know, especially the way Lomachenko fights. I've been studying him, and I know how to dissect them, and that's what we're going to do.
How far do you think he is from how far do you think he is from a move to 140? Because he's really big.
It might be right after this fight. Who knows? You know, it's up to my son. He makes the decisions, and I just train him. You know, I get him ready.
Absolutely.
This is one fight that we could not let pass. You know, I told my son, we can't let this guy get away from us. We won't have another chance like this. So we got to get this dude. We got to get him.
Yeah, man. I always say that Teofimo Lopez has fought a lot of people, but he's never fought anybody from the Davy Powell. Because I know you guys come from the Davy Powell. You know, coach.
Exactly. Yeah, you remember? I used to coach him outside the window because sometimes they wouldn't let me in. You know, but it was really hard. It was really hard training him, and I did the impossible. We broke through walls that couldn't be broken, and we broke through them, man. You know, especially when they came and you know what they did to us in the Olympics, and for us to go and represent our country, you know, even though we lost the first day, which was a freaking robbery. I mean, if you've seen the fight, it's you know, it's up on YouTube. But you know, and we beat the French dude. The French dude won the silver medal. So, you know, if the judges weren't, I stole that fight from my son, he would have probably became gold medalist, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't even hear about the gold medalist in the 135 weight division. Conche Kiao.
Luke Campbell was the gold medalist. at 135.
Yeah, but when my son fought, Consequiao was the one that took the gold medal. The guy from Brazil, remember? He signed with Top Rank.
I've heard his name. Yeah, he didn't really do much. You're talking about the it's like Falco, Falcao, whatever his name is. Yeah, I heard about him. Yo, is Joey Gamache still working with you guys?
Hello?
Hello? You hear me?
Wait, something happened.
I don't know what happened. You can hear me? Hello?
Anyway, listen, I gotta go. Just watch the fight, man. We're gonna be posting a lot of videos on YouTube. Anytime you want to hit me up, bro, let me know. You know, I'm always checking out your videos. So, peace, man. Love everybody. The takeover is for real.
The takeover. There you go.
The takeover is real, baby.
That's a fact. Let's go.
You about the only smart guy that I know, bro. Nobody knows shit about boxing.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've been trying to tell him. Take care, man. All right, so there you have it, man. That was the man himself. See, look, you come on here for a True School Sports Live, and you think we're just gonna be talking to random people on YouTube, and we get the sources. I don't even gotta leave my couch. You got Fight Hype, you got Behind the Gloves, you got Dante's Box Nation, you got all these channels. I don't even gotta leave my couch, and I'm smashing you fools. So listen, that's what it is. We'll bring the panel back in here one by one, and we'll talk about what we just heard. And then at the top of the hour, I'll be live for like 20 more minutes, and then after that, we'll end the live because I'm gonna want to chop this up and put it out there immediately. So let's see. We got IBT, he's back. We got Intangible, he's back. We got Guido. See, we got him. We got Boston Boxing. He's down there. We got let's see, and El Jefe. So there you have it. What's up, guys? What did you make of what he said?
Congratulations, bro. Great interview, bro. But I want to say something real quick, man. You got to tell your mods to stop timing people out for no reason, bro.
Dude, never mind that, man. That was a dope interview, man.
I appreciate it. I didn't even know. What's crazy was I didn't know I was going to even do an interview today. He could stop by, so.
Yeah, I thought it was like someone trolling or something, but I didn't. If I saw that name come up, I didn't think it was really going to be him. But that's great, man.
It was him. I knew it was him because he's commented on all my Teofimo videos for like the last year, so I knew it was him for sure.
Yeah, well, you got a big. Your channel is mad big, so I'm not surprised he watches. But that's crazy that he happened to pull up today, like
of all days. So yeah, man.
Hey, you got that clout, bro. You got Teofimo pulling up to your channel, commenting on all your videos. Damn.
What's up, L Dog?
I gotta say, I'm impressed with the sparring partners he's planning on bringing in. I mean, both Luke Campbell and Gary Russell Jr. have fought Lomachenko, and both of them bring different aspects. I mean, Gary Russell, he's small like Loma, but he's also quick like Loma, southpaw. Whereas Luke Campbell, you know, he is a bigger southpaw, but he still has that kind of probing style. So look, I think Lopez Sr. is definitely getting his son ready for Lomachenko, man. This is gonna be a hell of a fight.
That's and I feel like Luke Campbell can actually teach him a thing or two as far as his game plan goes. He can kind of teach him how to sort of deal with Loma's movement. He can keep him on the back foot with a probing jab, but also when Loma's in the pocket, he can sort of maintain a higher volume instead of looking for just one shot, which is what Luke Campbell did, and he found success in the process.
Yeah.
As an even bigger man with an even greater frame than Teo.
I'm hyped, man. After hearing this, I'm hyped. I can't wait for this fight.
But honestly, man, I think his dad is more nervous than he let on. I could tell. I mean, obviously, you got to come across as confident, but he knows what he's going up against. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, he knows it's going to be the toughest fight of his son's life.
Well, that's boxing in general. Like, no fighter ever says in the build-up to a fight, yeah, I'm nervous, and this is going to be the hardest fight of my career.
Yeah, but I feel like he kind of went a little bit, you know, he was like, the better they are, the easier they are. Like, I mean, you know, I get the confidence, but he knows it's going to be the toughest fight that he's ever had. You know what I mean? Like, it's just how it is.
By the way, nice to meet you, Boston Boxing. I didn't get to say hi to you when we were on here.
Oh yeah, my audio was
you sounded like a robot.
Yeah, my audio was tripping. Whenever I go on my phone, it trips out, so I gotta switch my computer.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Box, you's a piece of shit, bro. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, bro. Real
JP,
talk, bro.
El Jefe, come on, man. El Jefe.
Hey, bro, they keep on timing me out, bro, for no reason, bro.
I'm
But
not
I'm
talking.
gonna say, hey, I'm gonna say I was actually impressed with what Lopez said with the sparring partners, but one thing I am kind of confused about is some of the things he said about the game plan of the fight seemed a little conflicting, like how Loma comes forward, so it's going to make it easy, but then he said, you know, Tio's going to be on the front foot, but then he said Tio's going to box, he's going to so to me, you know,
He's telling you he's going to do a little
maybe he's
everything.
keeping people guessing, but I mean,
I feel like he's listing out a bunch of different scenarios to sort of lay out a sort of pretext of how Tio is going to respond.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's what you need to do, man. You need to prepare for everything.
Everything.
By the way, that was a great interview, and I would love Teofimo to spar Gabby Russell and Luke Campbell. That's a great way to start, you know.
Yeah,
both southpaws. You know what I'm saying? Great.
Two experienced southpaws who have fought at the world championship level that have both fought Lomachenko. Makes sense.
But I also think for Luke Campbell, that's great for him if he's fighting Ryan Garcia next. What better sparring could you have? Because it makes sense for both guys. Because Teofimo is explosive. He's got that great left hook. He's a counterpuncher. You know, if Luke Campbell is sparring him, then I mean, it makes sense for Luke not only go over there to help Teo, but to help himself. So I mean, that's a hell of an arrangement. Shout out to Teo Sr. for recognizing that. You know.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Are you picking True School? Are you picking Teofimo to win the fight?
I've been picking him at least since early last year. I've been very vocal about it. I think he's going to stop Lomachenko.
You think he's going to stop him? How late in the fight?
Around the 7th round.
Wow, that's a vote. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna. I really have a. I think this is a very, very close fight. It could go either way.
It might just. I think maybe it could be a fight where you see Teofimo lose a lot of the early rounds because he's trying to gauge the timing of Lomachenko. So I could see it. I could see a scenario where through the first 4 rounds it's like 3-1 Loma, or even 4-0. But I think after round 3, round 4, he'll pick up on it, and once he picks up on it, once he figures Lomachenko out, he's gonna start hitting him with left hooks and right hands, and Lomachenko is gonna have to really respect that power.
Yeah, and I think that his dad brought up a good point. I mean, I'm wondering how difficult it's going to be for him to make his weight, Teofimo to make weight for this fight.
Well, he said, if you caught what he said that Teofimo right now is at he's walking around right now at 151, so that would only mean he's 16 pounds off his fight weight.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't hear that part, but yeah, no, okay, so that was one thing I was thinking going in, but yeah, I know that Teofimo doesn't have as much experience fighting late into fights the way that Lomachenko does. That's the only thing, I mean, I just don't know if he's going to be, carry the same energy into the championship round if it gets that far.
Yeah, I could see that might be a problem, but he's young, he's fresh. I can't foresee that being a problem unless Lomachenko just is chopping that body up and he takes the gas out of the tank early.
That's true. And one thing I did find interesting, he said about Luke Campbell, the sparring partner, that could be good for working the body. So we already know body work is something they're going to work on for Loma, and I think that's a good idea for them.
Yeah.
Work the body,
Yeah, and also I guess I think even use angles of his own, try to pivot on the inside, and try to get away from some of Loma's head counters, which he's going to try to use a lot of right hooks, I think.
I think in this fight, we're going to actually see the footwork of Teofimo Lopez, because I don't think he has good footwork, but he hasn't really had to use it in his other fights because he can just beat these guys out pure athleticism. But now I think with Lomachenko being somebody who is Lomachenko for Lopez is probably the first fighter that's as athletic as he is, so I think we're going to he's going to pull all that out.
Yeah, for sure. And I think one thing that has got me wondering, though, is Teo only fought one southpaw as a professional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he'll get ready with sparring, but I mean, against Magdaleno, I'm not sure that's quite the preparation in terms of fights you want. But, You know, I mean, that's why he's got to get these high-level southpaws in, man. That's why he's got to get them in.
Yeah, he's bringing in one of your favorite. I mean, supposedly he might be bringing in one of your favorite fighters.
Yeah, man. Luke Campbell's a good fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, BT.
What's up?
You coming to Punch Drunk Boxing tonight? He's gonna be at live 10:30.
Am I coming on Punch Drunk Boxing?
10:30. Yeah.
I've never
You
actually.
know Punch, right?
I know him. I know of him. I know.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool, brother.
I've never
We
gone.
welcome everybody, and I would love you to come. You know what I'm saying?
I might have to come. You said 10:30, right?
All right. For sure, bro.
True school. I appreciate you having me on.
I appreciate you having me, though. I'm about to head out.
Yeah, man, you've had a great stream. Thanks for having me on. I left a like and all that good stuff, but I gotta go now. Peace.
All right, IBT. Thank you, man. So yeah, it's been a.
Hey, yo, Saint Brit, bro. Have the balls, bro. Jump on here, bro. Stop being a chat warrior, bro.
Bro.
Yo, El Jefe, come on, man.
El Jefe, bro, why do you gotta associate all your beefs with everybody else?
El Jefe, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set up a live series where we can have people air out their beefs. We'll make True School Sports that place for one day, and you can come here for one day, El Jefe, and you can just come get to smoke with whoever. I won't care, but all the lives, just keep it boxing.
Yeah, just for the stream, man. That's it. That's it.
No, that's facts. That's 100% facts, bro. I was actually gonna be in the chat, but I got timed out, bro. But it's all good, bro.
It's all good, champ. But yeah, man.
But there's real beef, man. But appreciate for having me on, bro. I want to be in the chat, man. And y'all have a good one, bro.
All right, I'll take care, man.
And are we closing the show now?
I might as well, because I wanna whatchamacallit? I wanna get the interview out as soon as possible. That's kind of what I want to do now.
And this is gonna be hilarious because we got a free Filip Hrgović promo in there as well.
We did.
Filip Hrgović is your daddy.
Filip Hrgović is your daddy. He is.
I'm gonna hop off, man. But yeah, I'll let you get to your uploading.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the stream, man. Good interview. I'll see you back on sometime soon.
I appreciate you, Boston. Take care, man. All right,
yeah.
And I appreciate you guys as always. You guys are always here, so thank you, Intangible, and definitely thank you, L-Dog.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. Good interview. Hope you get that out quickly. Hope it does numbers. And as always, I appreciate you for letting me on, and I'll see you next stream, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, that was a great interview. Shout out to Mr. Lopez Sr. You know, I'm sure his son's going to do well, man. Win, lose, or draw, he's got a bright future ahead.
Yeah, and he's definitely putting his money where his mouth is, unlike some of these other guys like Garcia and Haney.
Facts, bro. Facts. Peace out, bro.
All right, L-Dog. And that's what it is. So it was a great live. I appreciate everyone. I want to let you guys know before I end the live that I'll be live for Romero Angulo versus Dave Benavidez Saturday. I'll be live tomorrow for Jason Wellborn versus Felix Cash. And then we'll also be live for the Telemundo fights, which is I can't remember who it is, but it's Dominique France. Dominique Trap France is on that undercard, so that's why I'm going live for it. So I'll be live 3 times in the next 2 days. You guys be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for this Teofimo Lopez Sr. interview because I'm gonna drop it probably within the next hour or so. So be on the lookout for that. Punch Drunk's apparently having a live at I think 10:30. So I'll go over there and say hi to him. I never talk to the guys. So yeah, you guys have a great day. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.